Wow, I feel a lot better. Amazing what people do for you.
Yeah.
I hope that's not the intro.
And that's the essence of When Men Who Talk Through Movies is, ladies and gentlemen. The podcast where we join in and we literally just talk about anything. Or in today's example, where Jeb talks about how food after a long day will change his life.
It really will, people.
Close second to salvation. That's his exact words.
Amen.
Salvation first, then food that after a long day. But
Yes.
All
it's
right.
a very close call.
All right, so at this point, you guys know the drill. We have a movie that we're watching on our end. You guys can pull the movie up on your end and listen to us while you watch the movie. It's the best way to listen to the podcast. Today, we are doing Transformers Dark of the Moon, the third movie in the series, Ryan's request. And are we ready, boys?
1 second.
Yes.
All right, yes, now I'm ready. Give me
All
a
right.
countdown.
All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. All right, and we are rolling, my boys. How we doing today?
I
good.
am here. For those who don't know, which is everyone listening, on day of recording, that is September 9th, 2022, me and my fiance just got back from a trip. So we're getting married, hence why she is my fiance. And we were supposed to be back yesterday, but because of all the rain and all the flooding in North Georgia, we felt it would be safer if we just stayed an extra day at her parents'.
Mm-hmm.
So we left, and we just got back roughly an hour ago.
That's rough, my
Wow.
dude.
Man.
And not only that, but it's been like storming a lot recently in the area, and like
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
All right, so this movie, this is Ryan's choice. Ryan, I take it you love this movie?
I do love this movie very much. I haven't seen it in a while, and I thought it'd be a very exciting movie. So I was like, let me relive my childhood from 2010 or 2011. So
Yeah.
Good year. 2011's a good year.
Yeah,
it was a good year. The iPhone 4S came out, came out and had Siri. So that changed everything for the world.
yes, back when Siri was innocent and not spying on us.
Back when she
Yes.
was dumb and stupid. Oh, wait, she still is dumb and stupid. Got her. She has competition, though.
I mean,
She does have
she and I
competition.
don't have the best relationship. She's definitely not been the best assistant.
Who is the worst mobile? Not mobile. I guess. What do you call them?
I don't know what you
Assistant.
call them. Why are you asking
Yeah.
me?
Is it Google? Is it Siri? Is it Alexa? Or
Cortana?
is it? Hey, okay. Well, we
I
don't
mean-
talk about Cortana.
I mean, Brenna would say me.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that.
Tell
Can't
you
argue
what,
with it.
and so in this scene here, when they shoot the moon, I feel like they just took copies of the I feel like they totally photoshopped the moon in this scene.
Just like when we
You know.
landed on the moon.
Oh, now. Oh,
I'm
now.
kidding.
Oh,
Everyone,
now.
whoa, okay, everyone who is listening, I am kidding. I believe we landed on the moon.
That may be...
I'm pretty sure we all landed on the moon.
It
I
is
don't-
not a hoax. We landed on the moon.
Not the first time that
Yes.
this podcast has stepped into the world of...
Part of this movie gets me a little bit. The reason I have the lights on, this is going to sound really cheesy. I can't watch this movie in the dark, obviously, because it's kind of spooky. You
Shoot.
know,
We should do a.
you'll
we should
see
do
it.
a-
I'll point it out in a minute. Yeah,
We should do a spooky movie in October.
Ooh.
we should do
One of the movies that's
Um,
requested is a horror movie.
Hocus Pocus.
It's a Marvel movie, but it is horror.
Oh, Doctor Strange,
Mm-hmm.
Multiverse of Oh, yes, let's see, do it.
Yep. My old true roommate,
Oh,
Josh, is has requested that one. I have not seen this movie in a long time. Hey, that's Kennedy.
I saw
He's
the-
a good guy.
All right, so...
yeah, these are copies of the historical movies.
So you're telling me Kennedy was involved with Transformers and Forrest Gump?
Yes, I guess so. And look at these people. I don't think they're even filmed. This was filmed back when yeah, that's definitely staged, where that was real footage.
No.
This is the part that gets really creepy in a minute.
Dadgummit.
So actually, I had not seen anything Transformers until we started prepping for this podcast.
What'd you think of it then? Because I wanted to watch this movie again before, but it didn't work out that way, guys. So I have literally nothing to bring to the table. I'm just going to be commenting on it as I watch it. But Steven, what did you think of it?
Yeah, so I felt like, as a whole, it was okay.
Yeah.
But I can't deny how fun it was.
Yeah.
It was a very, very fun watch, especially with all the special effects. And the slow-mo occasionally goes over the top, but I think that they did better with that.
I think that's Larry King that just went by. I think that was Larry King. Maybe. Looked like Larry King. I don't know if Larry King's still alive. I kind of forgot.
He is not.
Oh.
But yeah, the Transformers movies, they are a fun watch. At least in my opinion, the first three. I didn't like the fourth one, Age of Extinction. Once the main character, Shia LaBeouf's character, Sam, once he doesn't become the main character anymore, it just feels like a different movie series, you know?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And spoilers for the fourth one, Steven, unless you want to save it in case we do the fourth.
That's fine.
They bring back Megatron again.
Again, they've literally brought him back.
Yeah, like they brought him back in the second one. They bring him back in the fourth one. And it's like, okay, at this point, why? And then the reason I didn't watch the fifth one, The Last Night, I think that's what it's called. Ryan, you can correct me. It's Transformers.
Okay, yeah.
It's The Last Night.
Yeah,
right?
Last Night. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was because that was during the stage of movies when the main protagonist, for some reason, is acting evil in the trailers, and you don't know why. Happened in Fast and Furious 8, happened in the Transformers, and there was another movie it happened in too. Maybe that was Batman versus Superman. But a hero became evil for some reason.
Oh, that's right. Yes, that is true. I didn't think about that. That's very true.
But I remember enjoying this movie when me and my mom saw it in theaters. Like I said, I do enjoy the first three Transformers movies. As hokey as they are, as you know, to me, they're a fun, dumb watch, you know?
Yeah.
They have action, they got explosion like Michael Bay does. To me, I can turn my brain off and enjoy them.
Yeah.
They got romance, a little bit of romance, you know, as we'll see later on.
I will say that between the two movies, the girl in the first, I don't know names, so I'm not even going to try.
Yeah,
Megan Fox is in the first two.
Okay. So she was the better character.
I agree.
But they did better building the love story here, I think.
Yes, the other one, I mean, if I'm being honest, like definitely, I think the third one or the other woman, I don't know the actress's name. I mean, she was okay, but I still think Megan Fox goes hand in hand, you know?
Yeah.
So.
And
I don't even know this president, Buzz, or whatever his name is. I think that's Richard Nixon.
I don't know.
There's real footage from the USA.
Nice.
I am having to work around because apparently YouTube doesn't like when you watch on two screens anymore. So
I'm watching on 3.
I'm watching on 1.
No, I'm technically it's 3 total because I'm watching on 2, listening on my computer, but having it playing on the big screen.
I see. Man, look at this scene. Yeah, I know him.
That's not sketchy at all.
Yes, that's not ripped at all. So.
Transformers, robots in disguise.
All right.
Dark of the Moon.
So
here's the first scene. Watch this scene.
I mean, I
Put
would.
some pants
Good
on.
Good grief. Put some pants on or shorts. And then he's like, whoa, what did I just wake up to? There's that bunny.
I'm just gonna
All
She
right,
doesn't look that
so I'm at the point
attractive.
where I can't see the movie. I know generally what happens, so I can keep up with. Oh shoot! I did a
Now
stupid
he's
thing
playing
again.
with this lucky
he
bunny.
just threw the bunny. The new girlfriend just threw the bunny to Shia LaBeouf. Cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot he was a cannibal.
And now she's laying on top of him.
I mean, Shia
Thinking
LaBeouf.
positive.
Come on, Ryan. We know that you would lay on top of Shia LaBeouf if you had the chance.
No, I wouldn't. Hey!
Yeah, come on. It's all about Henry Cavill,
Oh, you're true. It is about Henry Cavill.
the king of all nerds.
Even King Solomon would lay down on top of Henry Cavill.
I mean, and he's putting on his pants at least, so now we don't have to see his boxers.
All right, you guys are gonna have to let me know what's going on every once in a while
Oh,
because,
God.
So
like,
he's talking to his woman in the kitchen.
oh yeah,
and
I do
she's
that.
talking about how the president gave her a medal, Obama specifically.
Oh
yes,
yeah, Obama gave me a medal.
Obama gave
And I
me a
believe that
medal.
was an Obama doppelganger, I
Yeah.
think.
I mean, we all know that Obama gave us medals. Jeb,
And
what
his
did you get a
parents
medal
don't look
for?
good in this video.
I was about to say his parents look more presentable than they have in the entire series.
That is true. That is true.
Like, I did not like his parents in the first two movies.
Not at all.
They were kind of annoying.
But
Well,
his father looks like Father Christmas with that beard.
Oh yeah, well, I've seen worse beards. Like my beard. Am I right? Am I right?
He's not. Well, wait. Did you just use reverse psychology on me?
Sure did. Sure did.
Crap.
Yes, I did.
And then he
Reverse
breaks
psychology. Oh yes, he just broke some. I was wondering why my movie just stopped producing sound on my end through my laptop.
Now she has actual a dress on, so it's not scandalous anymore.
So scandalous.
I mean, it's still pretty scandalous. I'm not gonna lie.
And now they shot them kissing, and now she screams.
Of course, she kissed Shia LaBeouf. What else is going to happen?
Yeah, cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Now he's kicking
Yeah.
a poor robot.
Good. I didn't like that robot either.
You didn't?
I need to
I
not
didn't.
bash this movie. This I think out of the three, this is one of my favorites.
Yeah, it really wasn't a bad film, and in some areas, I think they improved on the first one. In some areas.
Yeah. I think it's this one, the second one, the first one.
There's that other little one, the dog from
Oh,
Megan
that's-
Fox.
That's the one I thought I was thinking of. I guess I don't remember this. Yeah, guys, I haven't seen this movie since 2011. I'm not going to act like I know this. I have no clue what's going on. A robot's riding a dog. What more do I need to know? And the robot is now watching. The robot is now watching Star Trek.
Well, I mean, of course.
And there's a guitar. I didn't know Shia LaBeouf played guitar.
I think it's just a decor. I think for a lot of people, guitar is more decoration.
I will be back, guys.
That's fine.
Uno momento.
All good, dude. I think for a lot of guys, though, like guitar is like decoration. Because, like, for.
There he is.
Oh, I can watch the movie now.
Go to 13 minutes and 6 seconds if you can get that fast.
No, I'm watching off of Jeb's screen.
Oh,
I'm gonna have him sit to where I can see the screen, so
I think
can
I'm a
watch.
second ahead of Jeb.
It's fine. It just needs to be like generally close enough so that we're all talking on the same page.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, his parent, his mom specifically, is just like so uncomfortable. Like, she makes me. All right, Jeb, can you hear me? Jeb, can you hear me? Jeb, can you hear me? I can't hear you. You've muted yourself.
Yeah, I realized that as I was talking.
All right. So, my dude, listen.
Okay.
All right, I need you to listen really close, okay?
I'm
I've got this
listening, yeah.
great thing that I'm doing right now. I need you to grab your laptop, okay? Hold your laptop. Ready?
Mhm,
Now
mhm.
stand up. Okay? I need you to turn, point
Eh?
down. Hey, there we go. That's better. That's
Hey.
better. Now just last thing, stay there the rest of the night.
Okay. Bet. Don't think I won't.
Oh, I believe you.
Here, let me actually help you out. Let me get a little closer to the screen.
Why would you do that? I want you to get further away and hold it out in front of you like this. Jeb, let me display
this?
for you what I want you to do.
Like this?
I want you
Like
to be
this?
doing this, okay? If at all possible, I want you to do this, okay? This is what I
Like
want you
that?
to do the entire night. You got it? One-handed.
Like this?
I want you to one-hand this crap the entire 2 hours that we've got here.
Well, I'm not that athletic like I used to be. I was never athletic. I did martial arts, but well, that was a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
In a galaxy far, far away. Hopefully. Ooh, I got it. Ooh.
Oh.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Bumblebee. Oh, they did make a
Yes.
Bumblebee movie.
Yeah,
Is
they
that
did.
any good? I don't know. Literally, my interest for Transformers was gone after this movie.
I mean, because this really
Yeah, they
wasn't.
made a Bumblebee movie.
I would think about watching the Bumblebee movie, but I don't think I want to watch like the fourth movie or how many movies are there total? Are there
I think
five
there's
total?
five.
Yeah.
5, 6 if you count the Bumblebee movie.
I would watch the Bumblebee movie. I don't think I would continue. I didn't watch the second one.
You didn't. Well,
I read a synopsis and I was like, I don't think I would have liked
The
this
second one was good. The second one was good.
it's my second favorite of the 3.
The second one's your
that-
favorite of the
yeah.
3?
Second favorite. It's 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay.
I mean, again, I haven't watched these movies since. I guess the last time I watched all 3 in order was before I saw this one in theaters. I saw the first one and the second one at home, and then me and my mom went and saw this one in theaters.
Yeah. Did you guys ever watch the animated series?
I
did
think I
not.
did a little bit.
And yes, I got my toy back.
Yes. I vaguely remember seeing little pieces of the animated series.
Well, are you talking about the original animated series, or
I think so.
okay? Because there was one in like early 2000s that I didn't like and that I watched a bit of.
I don't think it was that one.
I will say though, the Transformers movie game tie-in from the first movie, that was fun for the PlayStation 3.
I think they had
They had one for PS2.
I
and
had the one for
played it with
PS2.
you. Yes. Definitely very like similar enough, but also very different. But that was fun.
Yeah.
Both were fun.
I was always irritated playing as the Autobots because, like, when you play as the Decepticons, you literally just destroy whatever you want. But then you play as the Autobots and you have to destroy the enemy while not destroying the city.
The city, yep.
It was so
That's
freaking
tough.
difficult.
Yes, it was. I liked playing as the, like, I remember, like, driving around the neighborhood as Bumblebee, trying to take out the police car.
Yes.
Because it was kind of like a race, but at the same time, it was a Sputnik. Sorry, what?
Sputnik.
I'm trying to make it relevant.
Here comes the big worm.
Oh, yes, the big worm.
The worm was cool. I will say, like, the worm was one of the cooler ones.
The industrial worm.
Did you guys have any of the Transformers figurines?
I got one
don't
for my
know.
birthday. I got one for my birthday, but I didn't know. Like, it was when you had to put together.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't like it. All right.
What's happening? Tell me what's happening.
Optimus is chasing the worm in his semi-truck form. Steven, do I need to rent the movie so you can watch it? I don't mind.
Maybe.
Okay, because no,
No.
Optimus, no. Oh, just kidding. Wait, Megatron? Wait. No, it's not Megatron. I don't know what's happening.
Shockwave.
Oh, of course. Hey, he has a sword. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
There's
Steven.
the Russians.
Okay.
I'm logging out of your YouTube and I'm just gonna rent. Tell me what timestamp. Well, not yet, because I don't know. What am I doing? Yes, I'm logging out of. Okay, wait. Everyone, hold up. Everyone, hold up. Brian, you don't.
Alrighty.
You just keep enjoying yourself, buddy.
The bubs are.
I don't know if you heard, Steven, but I just told Ryan not to worry about it. I told everyone to hold up except for Ryan. I told Ryan to just keep enjoying himself.
Okay.
And the worm has escaped.
Okay. Transformers Dark of the Moon.
Yeah.
Is Shockwave.
Renting. Oh, dang it. I can't rent on the. Hold up.
Got this whole workaround, Jeb. You're supposed to have your crap together.
I did until your YouTube decided y'all are being dumb.
Look, my YouTube didn't do a crapping thing.
Now the guy's running away from the vulture bird.
Stop. No, stop. Sound just came back.
Now he's gonna get murdered.
Stop.
Sadly.
This is the most unprofessional episode we've ever done.
And that's saying something for us not being very professional to begin with.
Sign in. Use another account.
I mean, honestly, the most professional thing that I've done this entire time is wear pants.
Okay. What's happening?
He's having interviews with random people.
Cool.
Yes, I too love random people.
Now we should theorize what's happening with Jeb at the moment.
He's having.
I'm trying to log into my. Oh gosh, what's my password?
I feel like this is a cover. I feel like he's actually not watching the movie. I feel like he's trying to log into his Steam account, and he's trying to play Subnautica while we're not looking.
I don't like Subnautica.
Ooh.
See, that's where the real front is.
Matsumoto.
I like watching Subnautica. Well, what's my path? It's probably this one.
You need Google Chrome for your web browser.
I have Google Chrome. I have Google Chrome, but I had to sign out of mine to use Steven's. And now I'm just okay.
You see where the shift of blame is taking place here? See the shift of blame?
The millennials are
healthy.
the lost generation, apparently.
That's not it.
See, now I think he's given up on Subnautica because he realizes he can't play Subnautica while trying to fool us into thinking he's watching the movie. So at this point, I think what he's doing... Are you playing Mark's Lost in Space again?
No, although I really should. That was really good. First off, it's called In Space with Markiplier. I forgot my password. Get a verification.
Oh, this is the most craziest episode I've seen or heard.
Get a verification.
Oh wait, look.
So this guy's talking to the space guy right now.
Talking to the space guy.
Yes, he looks like Colonel Sanders.
Oh,
and the guy does kung fu.
Come on.
Yeah, I remember him.
He's weird. He's like a goofball.
Have we met Patrick Dempsey yet?
7, 2.
Who?
He's the
main villain, but not the villain.
The human villain.
The human villain? Not yet, no.
Okay, cool. Well, I've got stuff when we get there.
Is it bad or good?
We'll talk about that.
It's yes. That's what it is. It's yes. God.
Yes, that's a bad password, Jeb.
.com. Now I gotta sign into my Yahoo account.
This is my favorite thing that has ever happened in men history.
Yahoo.com. Yes. 6145. It's gonna send me a code.
I'm loving this. Suffer more, Jeb. Suffer more.
Oh look, I got a code. And now
Sorry, I had to move my
recognition won't work. 2, 4, 3. 606
Is that the
50.
iPhone 13, bro?
Continue.
The what?
Mail.
Is that the iPhone 13, Jeb? You got there, brother?
It is. Now I gotta go to this one.
I got
Then
the 6.
Then I gotta copy
Because
this.
I still got a headphone jack, you punks. I still got
wish
the
I had,
headphone jack.
I wish I had the headphone jack. I'm not gonna lie.
This
come here.
Okay, so
we're gonna go here.
this is
we're gonna go here.
No, okay, we wait a little bit
Now
longer.
I gotta create a password.
Okay. So what's actually happening, ladies and gentlemen, because I can see in the reflection of his glasses, Jeb is playing Minesweeper.
He's playing Minecraft, really.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Is he doing?
Password.
Can you tell if he's doing a maze or if he's doing like one of those
Okay.
speed run things where you're supposed to hop from like
Next,
box
now
to
I
box
gotta
to box?
verify it's me. Now I gotta enter my password that I just created.
Oh, he's definitely doing the speed run thing.
He's definitely speeding.
Hey, can you go into?
Oh, now we're in Washington, D.C.
Oh yeah,
at the Department of Health and
Continue
Human
to YouTube.
Services.
All right.
great.
am
I
out.
love
Okay.
all of those DC places.
Go away. Go
man.
away. Transformers.
Hey, can you do me a favor?
Now
Log
they're in the
into.
garage.
Can you log into Jeb's Minecraft server and put a few extra creepers in there? I feel like we need more chaos in this
Yes.
moment.
All right, I'm
Up the
typing
moon.
it in. Yep.
Good.
Let me rent or buy. Let me rent it for
Make sure.
$2, $3.
Yeah. Make sure you click that one because you don't want super high definition for like what was it, like 12? Can we at some point just accept that things look realistic enough? I feel like Jeb froze. Oh my gosh, Jeb did freeze. This is so
An
amazing.
industrial accident in Iran. Now it's the lady that's like a butt.
Oh yeah, her.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Oh, Jeb left the meeting.
Oh, this is okay.
This is a historical episode.
This is a historical episode, but I'm loving it. I'm literally having
Yeah.
the most fun that I've ever had just watching this chaos unfold.
Do I need to share my screen?
No, it's fine. It's good.
So currently, there's the nutty professor. Do you remember that guy in the movie? His name's Q.
I think
He's
so.
the guy that looks like Einstein, but Transformer style.
I think so. Yeah. There he is.
There's Jeb.
Password to my Google. So it kicks me out of Google Hangouts. Update my password to my email. Now I gotta go back and now I gotta actually buy the movie. What's the time?
I was just telling.
Now Optimus
What is the
very angry with the
timestamp?
lady. The timestamp is 21:41 or 26:41.
All right,
26.
Steven, you should be able to go back and watch your thing, and then I'm gonna watch mine on mine.
Okay.
It's already at 27, about 27 minutes in.
All right.
I'm at. Now I gotta get there on my TV.
Wait a second. You said that you're at 20 something?
I might have accidentally.
How
hit it
the
to
heck
40.
did you get it up to 45?
Because I was stressing, Steven. I was stressing, trying to get to the movie, trying to log out, trying to log into mine.
This is the most fun I've ever had on this podcast.
All right, I am at 27:30.
27:30. Okay. So I'll put mine at 27:36 and that'll get us close enough.
Yes.
All right.
Hello, everyone.
Now
How
looks
are
like
you doing?
now looks like the guy from iCarly. The guy, the one of the people.
Are y'all doing great as well as I am? I'm doing fantastic.
Oh,
I love
man, you
doing-
sound
Jeb,
like one of-
I am
I
am gold. I am
I-
spectacular.
I love doing a podcast.
I love this episode. I'm going to share with all my Facebook family.
Please do tag literally everyone.
I will put it on my Instagram for the whole world.
I am going to take a snippet of the chaos and I'm going to put that as an ad on TikTok.
This is fine. This is fine.
Yeah, everything's
Optimus
good.
Prime is. I'm getting. I'm being calm by Optimus Prime's soothing voice.
You know, honestly, nobody's more calm than Optimus Prime. He just grabbed that skinny little railing, not even as so much as a scratch. He's a giant hunk of metal.
He didn't get angry with it.
It's fine.
It's all fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah,
It's
it's all
fine.
fine. Everything's
It's
good.
fine. I'm okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Now
I'm
we're
not
at the
into-
spaceship.
It's fine. We're at the spaceship. There's a song playing. I hope we don't get copyright struck. That would just make this video, this whole podcast, even worse.
There's literally zero audio going through. Look at your puppos. Oh, it's
Yes,
your
the puppos.
puppos.
Yeah, that's great.
Say
Good
that-
for you. Good for you.
Love
That's
those
great.
big
That's
dogs.
great. Yeah, yep, Carly. That's the girlfriend's name. That's her name.
Well,
All
that's
right. That's an old car. I'm fine. Can we talk about something?
Yes,
All
let's
right.
talk about the iPhone 14 announcement
No.
tomorrow at 1 p.m. Yes.
No.
Wait, really?
Yes. It's,
Hard shut.
yes, they're coming out with the iPhone 14 Plus
Hey, look, it's
and
Patrick
the
Dempsey.
14 Pro Max. Oh,
Hey, it's what's his name from Grey's Anatomy.
We'll come back to our hatred of we'll come back to our hatred of Apple in just a minute. Patrick Dempsey. Thoughts on him being the villain?
I think
the
he's a
time-
wonderful villain.
At the time, it was a cool twist.
Mhm.
You know, back in 2011, but
Yeah.
I don't think he was the greatest choice. I think he was just trying to get out of the role of quote unquote McDreamy or whatever was his nickname from Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, McDreamy. Honestly, I kind of liked it. I kind of felt like, you know, because he did a good role in Grey's Anatomy as
He did.
as Derek
He did
Shepherd.
a good role in Enchanted too.
Oh, he was in
Yes.
Enchanted.
Oh,
That's right.
him. Oh my gosh.
Yep, that's him.
That totally makes more sense. Of course, he gets the good girl. Or that,
Yeah,
wait, that
he's
sounded
Patrick
real
Dempsey.
bad.
I mean, he's Patrick Dempsey.
No, I'm sorry. No blurred lines. That's the only part of that song I know. Okay. Everything's working.
Yes.
Everything's fine.
Everything's
I'm
good.
calm.
Yeah, we're good here,
You
Jeb.
sound like one of my Amtrak users who's having a really rough time with technology right now.
You sound like Markiplier
fine.
playing a rage game.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Sorry, Markiplier is one of my favorite YouTubers, so
Yes.
I do emulate him a lot when I'm like doing my content creation.
I'm about this much peeved off with him right now.
I know, like, dude, I was driving when I saw that. Oh yeah, Vision, very nice.
Oh, so you heard my little rant.
I did. Like, I saw and again, when I saw that rant, I was the one watching
Mhm.
live, or one of the ones watching live
Yeah.
while I was driving home. But I saw that, Steven, and I was like, I thought it was I thought it had something to do with the Corey Kenshin stuff.
Oh no.
So I was like, oh no, what's going on? Wait,
No, I think
wait.
What?
Where did my sound go? Where'd my sound go? No,
Where did your
no,
yes.
no, no.
Figures that the ooh, hello little friend.
Yes, he's a dino pool, not Deadpool. Dino pool.
I'm down with it.
Man, that's how I feel about sometimes my job want to bang my car.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yes, but then of course, I mean, as we know happens every day in your job, Patrick Dempsey comes along and makes everything calm.
Because he has that
Yes.
kind of effect.
Who could
Very
resist?
calming. Like, how can
Oh,
you
yeah,
resist that man?
Yeah,
I'm good. Do you mind if I share with the people what I do for a living?
sure, that's fine.
Sure.
Share whatever you want.
All right. So
Not
I
that, though.
work
Can't share
for
that.
The,
I turned down. I changed my mind. You can't share that.
dang it.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
I work for the railroad. So
Oh, cool.
you don't know which railroad.
That's
You don't
true.
know which railroad I work for.
That's true. That's true. I left guessing.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
it's anyone's guess.
Okay.
But
We're
it's a
fine.
national railroad. So that
We're
could
fine.
lead.
Is it technically?
Jeff, do we need to provide CPR for you?
No, this is
I just
fine.
find it very humorous that the movie that we've watched with the most technology is the one that gives you technical problems.
Exactly.
The Allspark has betrayed me.
the Allspark.
The Allspark.
Very
Okay, we're fine.
interesting.
Yes, all's
But
good.
no,
Fine.
the They're also going to have an Apple Watch 8 Series Pro tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty exciting, whatever that's going to look like,
Right.
I might even sell my 6,
Wow, that's awesome. I
So-
heard that they said something else about it. You know what else they said?
What?
They said it's still Apple, so it's gonna suck.
No,
No,
that's
it's
not what they. Whoa,
you-
Steven, come on. Hey, Steven, whoa.
Mark,
What they really said was it's Apple. Nothing's changed.
We just took away your audio jack.
Sorry.
Look,
Oh,
It's
not
the same
audio
phone.
jack
We just took
joke.
out your headphone jack.
look, and
Man,
as
looks
a
like Megatron went homeless.
I think that's literally what it is.
that's Megatron. Yeah,
He
I'd be
went
scared
homeless.
too, zebras. I'd be scared too. Okay.
Especially those teeth. You need some teeth work.
Okay.
Are you good now?
Back until the movie until my YouTube screws me over. Because yes, I'm watching on 2 screens. And it doesn't like it.
It may be okay
But
with it if
Now
you're.
he's feeding his babies.
Yeah, I felt like it was.
Here comes Starscream.
Anyway,
Yes. Anyway.
yes, I saw that live stream you did.
Yes.
And I was freaking out because I thought it was about the Corey Kenshin stuff. And I was like, oh no, what did you do, Mark? Mark, what did you do? And then I heard what it actually was. And I was like, buddy, really? All that for nothing?
Yes.
Just wait a couple of weeks and then upload the game.
I know. I ended up deleting it. For those who don't know, on my channel.
You deleted the video?
Yeah, it's a stupid little
I
video.
would have watched it eventually.
Not the game. I still have the game. I
Oh,
deleted the
video.
live stream.
Oh, it was a live stream.
Yeah, the live stream thing I did. Yeah, I deleted the live stream.
Ooh.
So, what
Okay.
the whole little thing between me and Markiplier, who are now at war, is
Yes, a little no timer YouTuber is going to war with a 30 million subscriber YouTuber.
that's right. Yeah, and he actually sent me a text message earlier, and he was like, "Please don't hurt me."
Can I
Know what you mean.
promote my YouTube channel?
Yeah, go
if you
for
don't
it.
mind?
Go for it.
All right. So if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I post a lot of concert videos of ones I've been to over the years. I also post a few other things. That
This is
YouTube
fine.
page
This
is,
is fine.
hold on, I gotta
This
pull it
is
up here.
fine.
That's fine.
This is fine.
I do think that I forget his name, but that Decepticon little minion thing.
It's Ryan Sarver, and it's a picture of me wearing glasses.
Yes.
All right. Yes, go follow Ryan on YouTube if you haven't already.
Yes.
And if you have, put a shirt on. She has a shirt. Put a better shirt on.
Hey, come on. You know that's the only pair that guy's ever seen.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
That guy looks like someone
mean-
from like a TV show.
I mean, he's in a
This
movie.
is fine.
I know, besides that.
Sorry.
That's this.
So Stephen, what is your big complaint about the Apple side recently? You wanted to share with that?
I'm at war with Apple. I have
Ward will
disliked.
tell us your reasons.
I've disliked Apple for a while, and I've got an iPhone. My wife wanted me to get one for a while because I was having to travel like an hour. And you guys know the Life 360 app?
Yeah,
It was
that
kind
is
of
Yeah.
a blessing. That is a blessing.
it was kind of going through a rough patch for a little while when we were using it, and I had an Android. They've since worked out a lot of the kinks, but like we lived so far. See, we used Life 360 when
Mhm.
before we were married, and we lived 2.5 hours apart.
Right.
And so then she wanted me to switch to an iPhone when I started working down an hour away from where we live. That way she could just keep an eye on me and whatnot. It made sense. And I'm like, yeah, I get that. I don't love Apple, but that's fine. But now
Yeah.
we're to the point that like other phone companies are almost on par with Apple in a lot of ways. And so we're both we're both tired. We're tired of the constant updates. We're tired of the and I want my
You're
headphones.
constant of the tired software updates.
Yeah, I kind of agree because I'll be doing something and randomly, hey, update your phone to the new software, and I'm like,
by the way, you
all
need
right,
to
fine.
restart your phone entirely.
Yeah, you
right
need
now.
to restart in order to do it.
And I also don't like what they do technologically anymore. I feel like the way that they make it now, you have to have other Apple products in order to make your Apple product work properly.
Yeah.
Which is part of the thing, why I get so upset about the headphone jack is because like now I have to buy an adapter if I want to, let's say, go to the church and plug it into the church's sound system because we don't have the budget to get like a whole bunch of Apple stuff, so we just got to make things work. It's just it's very unfriendly to people who aren't ready to fully immerse themselves into Apple.
Well, I understand, but I mean, you're either in or out.
Are you in or out? I don't think Disney will hurt us for that one.
Are you in or out?
Are you in or out?
If you're with me, give a shout.
Amen.
Gosh, what a movie!
Yeah, let's talk about that for a minute. Aladdin, King of Thieves. What a film!
What a
Ryan, have you
movie.
seen that one?
Which one?
Aladdin, King of Thieves.
That sounds familiar.
It's so
It's
funny.
the third Aladdin movie, and it's so good. It's a great ending to the trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a series, I guess, if you count the Aladdin TV series. It's just the greatest, and it's a great ending. A lot of plot threads get answered. It was a direct-to-DVD sequel. But who cares?
And the series story was a little wonky.
Oh, look at this poor scene of Sam Witwicky being attacked by the guy from Community.
Yeah. He's
a real doctor, y'all know.
Oh, really? In what?
What's his real actor name?
Yeah, I'm looking that up now because I know Wait.
He's like, give me my
sound.
jacket.
Not again. That's okay. Okay, we're fine. You know what? I don't need sound. Heck it. Screw sound. Sound's overrated.
I agree.
I'm fine. I don't need sound. It's okay. I don't need sound. It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. It's fine. I'm okay. What are you looking at me like for that, Steven? It's fine. I'm okay. Well, I'm looking at you like that because of all the dumb plushies behind you.
I don't know
I
don't know if I'm more concerned about what's happening on the screen right now or you.
You know what? That's fine.
You gonna play something for us, dude?
Wait, what?
Oh, you forgot that?
He is taking his pants off. I repeat. John F. Kennedy is taking his pants off. And now they're doing something not... Oh, gosh. That is bothersome.
And then awkward. Oh, it's awkward.
Zips his pants.
Okay, yeah, this is... Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Just gonna
I'm gonna pretend we didn't see that.
Yep, that's
That was...
the actor. Yeah, let's see who this actor is. Okay.
Shang Tsui. I don't know.
I don't remember his name, but
Billy Joel.
Yes, that is Billy Joel. That is exactly who that is.
I'd believe it. All right, this is.
Have you ever seen him and Billy Joel in the same room? Exactly, that's what I thought.
It's Ken Jeong. No, Jeong. Yeah, King Jeong. I'd say that.
Yeah,
but he's a real life doctor.
Interesting.
Wait, you mean Kim Jong Un?
No.
Little Rocket Man.
I mean, but yes, he was in the hang. Like, I think it's fascinating that he is an actual medical doctor and an actor.
Interesting. Huh. Did not know that.
Learn some manners.
Okay.
I feel like you could have taken this thing out of the Transformers movie and made it into a villain in its own film.
Well, probably.
What, made the Laserbeak?
Yeah.
How or why?
I think you could just made it into like its own little horror film. It looks freaky. It's small enough that it can escape in a big building like this. It's strong enough that just a regular set of human hands can't overtake it.
So you didn't like it in this movie, I guess.
No, I like him in this movie. I just think that you could
He's-
have also taken him out and put him in another movie of his own.
Could have been a prequel, I guess.
Either that or just its own creation. Like it, I could have
Good,
seen
I
like,
didn't like him anyway. Good riddance. I didn't like you anyway.
hey, at least his pants are up now.
That's true.
What happened? I don't know. He jumped out the window and took his pants off on the way down.
That's Jerry.
Well, that's one way to get rid of an annoying character. Anywho,
Mm-hmm.
so if everyone's wondering, I'm okay now.
Jeb is okay
Good.
now. Things
I'm
are good.
okay.
Jeff
Yes.
is alive and well, my friend.
I'm alive and well. I'm
Yes.
getting married in 81 days.
Oh yeah.
Whoa,
Woot, woot.
81 days. I better get my suit.
Counting down.
Yeah,
it's
we
going.
that's why we were home. We were getting wedding stuff planned. Like we got most of the invitations sent out.
Good.
We were looking at catering.
Chick-fil-A, I
She
guess.
Lindsay would love that, but no, we're not doing Chick-fil-A.
Are you doing tacos?
No, we're because it's so early in the day, like it's a 2:00 wedding.
Mhm.
We're probably
That's not
doing-
early. That's late.
It's earlier than most weddings, but we figured just to do hors d'oeuvres.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, fair enough.
Lindsay
Are
got
you
a
having-
dress.
Good.
Yeah,
Can't
dress.
see it. I can't see it for another 81 days.
Oh,
you see,
little Jeb can't see
having-
the dress.
Having been there, like it both
sucks.
It both sucks, but it's also worth it on the day.
Well, yeah. So I'm excited to see what it is. I just suck that I can't see it, but
Yeah.
it'll be fine. But
Hey, is
It'll be
Michael
fine.
is Michael
What else
Bay
is-
still the director on this one?
Michael
think
Bay,
so.
yes.
Okay,
I think
yeah.
I'm pretty sure he did all 5. I
He
think.
did all
I
5,
don't-
yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure if he did Bumblebee. He might
He
have
didn't do
produced.
Bumblebee,
He
no.
produced Bumblebee.
No, he didn't, actually.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
did he have nothing to do with it?
No,
Interesting.
not really.
I do think that he's improved from the time of the first movie to this one.
Yes.
I think he got a lot better in storytelling. Here's what I think. I think that like as a whole, he did a good job and he was a good fit for like the special effects and the action sequences. I just think he needed different people on his writing team.
Yeah. Agreed.
Because like even the casting is good. Like everything
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
it is pretty darn good. It just needs a little bit better writing.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's good. Oh gosh, Sam, buddy, chill. Like I get it, Shia LaBeouf. This was his descent to craziness.
This was, yeah. But
So,
go ahead.
oh, what were you?
Go ahead.
No,
No,
no, go, Steven. I swear,
Hey,
I've already had
who's-
a rough.
Who is hosting this podcast today?
Fair.
Not me, boys. I'm just
You're
a
right.
special VIP guest.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I apologize. You're right.
Yes.
Do you guys have any questions for me or anything like that? So,
Well,
do I need to talk?
I do have one question for you, Ryan. Just let me finish this thought.
Yes.
What I love / hate doing with movies, equating an actor's like filmography to other movies. For
Mm.
example, me and my mom saw like Snow White and the Huntsman, that movie with it was, I think Chris Hemsworth was the Huntsman, and then it was, oh, what's her name? The girl from Twilight as Snow White,
I don't know.
Kristen Stewart. So she was in that movie, and the thing was, like, my mom leaned over when we were watching it. She was like, "Is she hoping Edward will save her?" And I'm just like, "Mom, I love you, but why?" But then what I hate when we do that, like, for example, oh, look at Sam all grown up from Even Stevens. He's matured so, like equating an actor's other works to their current work,
Right.
But what I love doing is equating their real life events. For example, like we just did, and this is why Shia LaBeouf became crazy.
Yes.
He hit the last straw. So, Ryan, my question for you, because I said I had a question. If you don't mind, can I ask it, Steve?
Yeah, yes,
I-
you may.
Go ahead and ask a question.
Ryan,
Yeah, it's
I'm
okay.
asking the
Hey,
host
hey,
if I
don't-
can ask you a
Oh,
question.
hey, it's okay. He's got a pardon. Go ahead. Go ahead, Jeff.
Right. So Ryan, you said at the
Mhm.
beginning this was one of your favorite movies, right?
Yes.
Why is this one of your favorite movies?
Because it had a lot of action in it that probably the other ones. I liked the big worm. I thought that was a very unique character. How he was there for like 90% of the movie.
Mhm.
I also liked the kind of bringing some of the old characters back. The guy that's in the I can't think of the actor's name. But I really do love this movie. I mean, they upgraded to 4K a couple years ago, so it's not like pixelated from 2011. Um, but yeah, it's a very good movie, and it had a good plot, and it had good good comedy, a little bit of good comedy.
Mhm.
The first one I felt like didn't have very much, like it had some dirty stuff,
It did.
depending,
So did the
including
second
a
one, though.
yeah, the second one had that robot making out with Shia LaBeouf. So we'll have to save that for another day. So, but yeah, this part here in the movie, I thought that was pretty neat.
Mhm. And can we talk about the casting of Leonard Nimoy in probably one of his last roles?
Wait. No, Steven.
Excuse you?
Steven.
What? What is your
I gotta
problem?
correct you. This was not one of maybe his last movie role. That's Leonard Nimoy was the voice of Master Xehanort.
Yeah. Yes, I know.
So, okay.
I'm just saying it's one of his last roles.
But it's not his
Wait.
last role.
I didn't say it was his last role.
Steven, my guy, Steven.
Do you mean as Sentinel Prime? You mean?
Yeah.
Yes, Sentinel
I
Prime
didn't.
is the voice of Master Xehanort from Kingdom Hearts,
I had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
who is also the voice of not the voice of. He is
He's
He
the
is
everything
Spock.
of Spock.
the everything of Spock. That's right.
Yes.
So, but yes, Leonard Nimoy as Sentinel Prime.
I'm gonna pull up the cast so I know at least what I'm watching. I didn't do that research part.
Un momento.
He had gone. Oh well. All right, so Ryan, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
So, with this being one of your favorite movies that you've watched for quite a few years,
Mhm.
who did you connect with the most out of the film?
Gosh. Hmm. I don't know. I've never really thought about that, like in that perspective, to be honest. If I had to pick, I've never really thought about it like that.
Okay.
Or I don't think I've ever related a character to these movies or, anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Something to think about for
I
a minute?
mean, what would you say this character related you to?
I don't really know because, I mean, with it being, I have very little time
Yeah.
with these movies. I mean, like, literally, I watched. I was first exposed to these movies like 3 weeks ago was when I watched this one and the first one.
Yeah.
I can tell you that I certainly enjoyed Bumblebee the most. I definitely felt like
I
he
think
had.
Bumblebee's very good. Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely had like the most zing to his character out of the Autobots.
Right.
And I think that the character of Sam has improved by this point in the story. The first movie, it was kind of rough for me, but I've also kind of had my fill with what's the word?
Yeah.
With there is a word for it. Gosh. Coming of age stories.
Yes,
Yeah,
I love
sorry.
those. Coming
Okay.
of age stories. They're so great. I love
I'm
them.
kind of tired of them.
Oh,
I
okay.
think I've had all the coming of age story I can take. I don't know if it's just
Steven, they're not for you anymore.
Well,
you have come of age.
well, that's probably the point, though. I mean, like, I feel like life-wise, I'm kind of past that point. Like, I don't relate to those coming of age stories anymore. I kind of relate now more towards, the characters who
I'm pulling up the official cast right now,
Okay.
actually.
It's a good cast for this movie.
It is a good
They
cast.
really brought in the big guns for this film.
Yeah, I agree. Like, again, the original voice actor for Optimus, but he was in the other two movies. Leonard Nimoy, Shia LaBeouf, Patrick Dempsey.
Mhm.
We can go on.
Julia White as Sam's mother.
Julia White.
Oh yeah, Julia White. Oh, I lost it.
Oh, okay.
Heck, and I'm going back for it.
And then Buzz, the original spaceman, was in this movie too.
Yes, Buzz Aldrin was in this movie.
Oh yeah. Why am I?
And
like I
Bill
know?
O'Reilly, y'all. Bill
Yes.
O'Reilly.
I don't think he's here yet, but he does have a
Not
segment.
yet, but
I think it's actually. Oh, it's
Oh,
right
wait,
here.
it's coming right now.
There's Bill O'Reilly.
Oh, O'Reilly.
Yeah.
The O'Reilly factor. Yes, him.
Now, I'm not a huge Bill O'Reilly fan, but I
thought it was a great cameo.
I thought it was a good cameo, and like I'm not super familiar with his work, but I'm familiar enough to think, well, that's an interesting take on Bill
I would
O'Reilly.
love to be interviewed by Bill O'Reilly, to be honest. I know that sounds weird to say, but I think it'd be pretty cool.
I mean, to each their own, man. I mean, we all have
Look at
our.
the guy on the left. He looks like
I love him.
the guy from Back to the Future.
Oh yeah, Doc.
Yes.
Fun fact: I've only seen the first movie of that series.
I've never seen it.
You're missing out. It's a pretty good movie.
I need to. It's on my list. I've got so many movies that are on my list to watch.
I do too. From just old movies I've never got around to seeing to honestly a lot of new movies. Like I don't know why. Like after I graduated high school, like 2014 to like 2016, just didn't really care to see that many movies.
Yeah.
Like I think the biggest movie in that time period I saw was Inside Out.
Yeah. I think that Inside Out for me was kind of the close of Pixar's golden age.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. Like I know that there have been some more movies that have gotten really popular and whatnot, but in terms of storytelling, I think that was kind of the beginning of a downward swing to what we have now, where it's basically just another form of Disney.
Yeah.
But that's kind of why I miss like people like Michael Bay, because Michael Bay he's not really coming with an agenda. He's making a flashy movie that sells a lot and is pretty to look at.
Let me just say this. I mean, I was going to say the one thing I was disappointed with the Michael Bay series of these movies, like if I'm being really like, I think the last one that was made by him, I absolutely hated the ending post-credit scene where they had that woman show up and she ended up like leading it to the next movie, and then it was like they never made it again. So it's like it was pointless.
Yeah.
And I'm like, come on, brother. Like, really? Like, how could you make a movie and then you decide to do this big climax or this big like cliffhanger and then it never comes true? So we'll never know. And that's
happens all the time. And I hate that. That's why my philosophy is rule of three.
Rule of three.
Do a trilogy. Do 3 seasons. Rule of three. Tell your story in sets of 3s.
It's not a bad philosophy. I mean, it is one of the basics of storytelling.
I mean, if we were able, I mean, they're doing this reboot with Transformers: Rise of the Beast, I think, next year. That would be cool. But I mean, it's never going to be like Unicron was supposed to be part of that series, actually. So that would have been epic.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I know a lot of stories probably couldn't be done in 3s. One I love very much, Harry Potter. But that works though, because Harry Potter was what do you have to say, Steven?
Okay.
Mind blown?
Ready?
Oh, okay.
Ready?
Okay. I am, yes.
All right, so take the Transformers movies.
Transformers.
Same storylines, same basic ideas, but we're going to split it up a little bit different, okay? All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You make sure that I've got it right in my head. I've rearranged in my head who the head people are in terms of like making this movie. Okay,
Okay.
ready?
Ready.
Music, Hans Zimmer.
Okay.
Director, Zack Snyder.
Okay.
And Michael Bay is head over cinematography and cinematography.
Okay.
CGI and cinematography. So you've got somebody else that's doing the directing of like where the story is going, but we still have that Michael Bay flair. And then of course Hans Zimmer is just he's so good at matching the right music with the right movie.
Okay. I'd be down for that.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think you would want to buy it, dude. That's an expensive project.
That is an expensive project. It is. However, I would support it.
I think I would support that movie. I
Mhm.
mean, you know,
All right. Ready, guys? Are you ready?
yes.
I need you to put on your creative caps and think hard, okay?
Big brain time.
Okay.
Big brain time. Creativity is my specialty.
Autobots that didn't make the cut.
Oh no, I'm not good at this. Like the vehicles they transform to, their names. What are we talking
Everything.
about?
Literally everything.
A toaster.
A toaster. What's the toaster's name?
His name is
Hostess.
Toasterino.
Toasterino.
He's Italian.
Oh my gosh. Toasterino. Okay.
Toasterino.
All right. Sorry.
Toasterino.
All right. And what is his one defining character trait?
Produce toast.
Produce microwaves. Microwave radiation.
Turn it
That's
into
his
a big fat
defining
microwave.
trait, not
That is
his
his
ability. It's his defining
his
trait.
That's
Just transforming.
Okay.
He'd be a Decepticon because he'd want to give radiation poisoning to
Okay.
all the other humans.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Hold on to that. Ready? Hold on to that. Keep that in mind. All right, Ryan, your go.
I would like it to be a Dr. Pepper machine.
Okay.
And its character trait would be shooting out sugary sodas to its enemies.
Again, I love how
in can or out of can?
Out of the can, it would just be liquid.
Okay.
I love how their characteristics are basically their abilities.
Yes.
But that's fine. I like it. It works.
What about you, Jeb?
Jeb's already done his.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I already did mine.
All
Mine was
right.
the microwave.
Oh. So what's yours, Steven?
So the name is Haunches.
Haunches.
Yep. His defining trait is he's obsessed with cleanliness. Not OCD, just cleanliness.
So he's a clean robot.
Kind of like a germaphobe type of thing, but for robots. Okay? He's a bidet.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no. Well, that checks out.
Yeah.
Flying Dutch.
I don't remember this part of the movie.
Me neither. I'm losing it.
Okay. I'm vaguely here now. Okay.
Sure, yeah.
This
me
is
too.
the longest movie we've done in a while too. I think this is the longest movie that we've done since
Wow.
Batman Begins.
Maybe. I mean,
Well, you're not counting the credits, are you?
Nah, we usually end before the credits are over.
yeah.
Yeah, we usually just get to like,
Oh, it's the rent guy.
oh yeah. I thought, okay,
Rent.
all right, okay.
Oh, wait, it is him. I forgot about him.
I felt like this scene really needed to be beefed up a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but I enjoyed it a lot as well.
Yeah.
Rent.
Hey, that's the name of the movie.
You'll get your rent when you fix this dang door.
I'm pretty sure for the context of the movie, you'll get your rent when you fix this dang moon.
Oh, you right.
Again, like guys, I'm sorry. I'm trying to bring something here. I didn't prepare. I'm just talking to talk at this point.
She's got a gun.
Ah! Oh my god, she got a shotgun.
Have you guys ever watched the show The Sopranos?
No, I want to though. I think I'd like it.
There's a lot of sexual content.
I'll find it on VidAngel.
I hope it's there.
Find it on if it's there. Yeah, if something that I really want to watch has a lot of sexual content, we are not sponsored
50
by.
Shades of Grey?
We are not.
Worse?
Probably around along the same lines of Game of Thrones.
Probably. So,
but as I was saying, we are not sponsored by VidAngel. However, y'all should get it. Watch content the way you want to watch it.
Exactly. Yes.
Sponsored by.
No, we are not sponsored, unless
sponsored by Butts.
Sponsored
Look
by
at this
Google.
Autobot haunches. He is there to clean. He is there to make sure you are clean. He is there for your pooping pleasure.
In 1959.
Dark
Shadows.
What were we talking about a moment ago? I forgot.
Not.
Oh yeah. The Sopranos. Okay. So all of the guns being out reminded me of this one character. His name is Chris. He's one of the main gangsters in the movie, and he's one of the ones that has a temper problem. But he does something so stupid with his when he's shooting his gun. So he holds the gun sideways. He tries to do the whole little gangster thing, but every time that he shoots it, he shoves the gun forward.
Oh no. Oh no. No.
So what I want someone to do, and maybe this is a sketch that you and I can do at some point. We need to film it where like he's there and he's shooting forward, but over and over, like whoever he's trying to shoot is just like sitting there while he's missing every single shot.
Gonna take my shot.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Oh, we're already talking about the pillars.
The pillars? Oh yeah, the pillars.
Okay.
Ah yes, the pillars. I know the pillars. The pillars. The pillars. The pillars of our faith. The pillars of our podcast. The pillars of what pillars?
Jeb, I think you just converted to Islam with the 5 pillars.
Oh,
yes.
No,
What the heck?
I realized what I said. No, that's not what I. No.
The only religion I know of that has pillars is Islam.
No, no pillars. No pillars. No.
Do a barrel roll.
I love these.
Do a barrel roll.
Yeah. All I could no barrels. No barrels. No barrels.
Barrel roll.
Those things are like big wolves.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're pretty awesome. I enjoyed them. This whole sequence,
movie as well.
This whole sequence is for me the example of like the over the top slow motion, but it's still enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even though I'm like, oh my gosh, another slow motion. Oh, there's another slow motion. Oh, another. It's still fun. See, slow motion.
Yeah.
But it doesn't distract from it.
Right. And like I think that's what Zack Snyder's really good at as well. Like I will say that a lot of his stuff has some over the top slow motion.
Yes.
But at the same time, it's enjoyable.
Yes. It's not so over the top that it's like, oh, this is only for the slow motion.
Right. Which, yeah, Michael Bay's really good with these type of slow motion shots.
Yes.
Because a lot of them that are coming to me now are from like the first movie that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, this is the one that came to my mind.
Oh, yeah.
Free! like it's cheesy, but it's fun. And
Yeah.
It's like
Which-
oh, I liked that. That was fun.
Can we talk about?
No.
Can we talk about just that?
No.
When? Because I know we're going to get movies that we're going to have to be overly critical with.
There will be some eventually, yeah.
Yeah.
But when will we get? What is the difference between a dumb movie for fun and critically analyzing a movie that is honestly really critically bad?
That's something I've thought about a lot because like
for example, the new Lord of the Rings of Power.
yeah.
Watching the first 2 episodes,
Mhm.
they weren't my favorite Lord of the Rings content, but I mean, nothing can top the first 3 movies. Nothing can top Peter Jackson's trilogy, you know?
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
they weren't bad. Like, I mean, like, do I wish there was a little more action? Yes, but it was the first 2 episodes.
Right.
So it's like, I mean, yes, that was 2 hours of like me being bored, but at the same time, I think there's like 8-10 episodes this season. It's going to build, you know?
Yeah.
And like people
Yeah.
are like overly critical, like like I will say Gadriel, I'm not sure how I feel about Gadriel's backstory yet.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've heard she's a BA, but she is very much a BA in the sense like she is a BA with magic, not
Mhm.
with like swords and
Right.
whatnot.
Right.
So that's why I feel very off-putting about her. But I'm excited to see the rings get created.
Right.
Sorry. Yes, that my
Yeah.
rant's over. Me talking about a controversial show that's not that controversial. People are just making it out.
Which I do kind of get it with Tolkien, because, I mean, at this point, when you had the first 3 movies, and honestly, even kind of the Hobbit movies, even though they got some critique, like if they came first and then the Lord of the Rings came out second, I don't think people would complain so much.
Yeah.
So my question is always, if this piece that we're complaining about right now was the thing that came out first, would you keep watching?
Yeah.
So that's the big question that I always have. So like, I'm trying to think of an example.
Oh no, plot twist. Dun, dun, dun. Sorry.
Like for example, the Bourne movies. Good
Movies.
Ryan, have you seen the Bourne movies?
I haven't, no.
Okay,
Those are some
put
good
those on your
movies.
list. Except
Yes.
you can skip the first one because here I watched them in a weird order. I watched them 3, 2, 1, 4, 5, and that was just because that was the order that my dad watched them in. But when I went through and I watched the first one on my own, I said to myself, I wouldn't have picked up the rest of the series if I saw the first one first. I did not like it as a film. It felt very rushed and incomplete. The second movie, spectacular. My favorite of the series. The third movie, amazing. I definitely can see putting it up there with the best films of all time. I even like the fourth movie more than the first one.
I can't speak much for Bourne Legacy. I've not seen it much. I saw it once and was
It's a decent one-time viewing.
yeah.
But it's not a multiple rewatch one. Like for these movies, the first one was good enough that I would consider watching the rest, or at least watching the next one, even though I skipped the next one.
The second one's so good though. Well, to a point.
Yeah.
The ending's good.
So Ryan, who would you say is your favorite of the Autobots?
I would probably say, if I had to pick,
You do not have a choice in this.
it would.
Yep, you have to pick.
The whole episode is reliant on this one moment.
I'm gonna have to go with Bumblebee.
Good choice. Good choice.
Probably same. I
Yeah.
like Optimus Prime as a leader, but I think Bumblebee's like one of my favorites. His personality is just
Also, I liked the Italian robot.
Oh yeah,
what's his name?
Tostarino.
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 Hey, I hit
No,
you
not
with
that
a
one.
radiation blast.
Now, what's the name of that red robot? I cannot think of his name.
Oh, I don't know, but you're talking about the doc, right?
Yeah, the one with the Porsche.
Yeah, I liked him too. Oh, the Porsche. Wait, is the Porsche Jazz?
Sure.
Yeah, the red Transformer.
Okay, that's not Jazz.
In this movie. No, Jazz, he's yellow. Jazz is yellow.
I don't remember his name, but I do like him as well. I liked of the Autobots in the first movie. I liked him the most. I think they did a good job with Bumblebee in this movie. And he was fine in the first one, but I know who you're talking about, and yes, I did like him too. This conversation in the movie is so weird.
Yeah.
Hey, you have good wedding advice for you, Jeb. Happy wife, happy life.
Yep. That has been one of the consistent ones I've gotten.
Yeah.
I've got some other ones, but that's the main one I've gotten.
You guys want to hear a funny story about marriage?
I would love to hear a funny story about marriage.
Yes, I'd like to be prepared
get
as
me
I
out-
will be engaged eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we I don't remember who, but for somebody I know, this happened to someone that they knew personally.
All right.
The girl wanted to have kids. The guy did not. Okay. And that was something that they were going into the marriage knowing ahead of time that the guy was just opposed to having kids, period. So they get to the wedding day and everything, and everybody's coming up and, you know, giving them advice and congratulating them and giving them hugs and whatnot. This little old lady kind of walks up, and, you know, she's known both of them for quite a while. And so she's like, I've got the perfect gift for both of you. So she walks over to the guy first. She gives the guy a condom. Okay? Puts it in his hand. And he's like, now I've got something for you. And she walks over to the girl. Gives her a needle.
Oh, no.
Ryan got it.
No, I got it. I will say Ryan probably got it before me, but I got it.
Well, I'm not going to say. I don't want to spoil it for the...
Let me think. Hey, we might as well, you know, all three of us are in relationships. We might as well give some general relationship advice for the audience.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're all in different stages right now. Ryan's in the dating phase. Jeb is in the engaged phase. I'm in the married phase. We can all give some advice.
Sure. Yeah.
While all the Michael Bay explodey and transformy and lightning bolty, he's very partial to the lightning bolts. While all that's happening, we'll give some quick advice. Anybody have something they want to start with?
Ryan. Yep. I was about to say, Ryan, you're out of the three of us, you are in the dating phase, which is the beginner stage. You go first.
Oh, man. I would always say make time for that person. If you don't, I mean, I'll give Haley as an example, of course. If you don't make time for that person, then you are most likely doing the whole relationship wrong. Because if they're just giving to you and you're not giving back, even though me and Haley are almost 2 hours away from each other, I still make time during the week. Like, even if it's a FaceTime call or, you know, because she knew tonight we were going to be doing this podcast, but I still made time for her after work to talk to her about her first day back at school.
Yeah.
And all that as well. So, like, that'd be my number one thing. And also make sure you're all in rather than not all in. So, yeah.
Good advice. Good advice.
That is good advice.
And if you don't make time for that person, they're going to get really bored of you real quick.
Yep, that's true.
Yes.
That is true.
End of TED Talk.
I think it's a Ryan talk.
This is kind of continuing on with what Ryan was saying, similar but a little different. But make time for dates.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't get in a rut. Me and Lindsay have gotten in a few ruts ourselves where we didn't really go on dates. And when I start feeling we're getting in a rut, I always know I need to plan a date or a trip with her or something, because if you get in a rut, it will not end well. And you're getting a 2-for-1 special with me.
Mhm.
Because yes, I'm saying go on dates, never stop dating, but at the same time, also know you need you time.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
I love being with Lindsay. She is the one person I'm with constantly throughout the week. I'm not that introvert. I think I'm an omnivert. I like people, but I need me time.
Yes.
It depends for me. Yeah.
And that's starting when me and Lindsay started to date. That was something I had to get really, really used to.
Mhm.
Because I went from having all the me time I could ever want to now sharing my time with someone else. So that was something I had to get used to.
Yeah.
And then have to get used to not just having all my time with her, but with me. So yes, go on dates. Never stop dating your person. But also remember, it is okay to have you time. Like, heck, a few weeks ago, Lindsay was just like, I need a day with just me. I love you, babe, but I need a me day. And I'm like,
Well,
that is cool.
It depends on the person as well. You know, it depends on the person as well, because if the person is not if one person says, I don't want to see you, then are they really invested in you, or are they just wanting you for hugs and giggles?
Yeah. And a lot of that's going to come from both of you being self-aware. Like,
Yes.
you need to be self-aware of not only what your needs are, but also what your faults are. You need to know, oh, this is an issue in my life. This is something that I need to deal with. And the other person needs to be able to do that same thing. They need to be able to say, I know this is an area I struggle with. I'm sorry for struggling in it. Please be patient with me while I work through. The more self-aware that you both are, the easier things get.
Right.
Oh my gosh, plot twist. Patrick Dempsey's the villain. Oh no.
And he actually does a good job as a villain. Like,
he really does. I mean, I'm not good. I am not judging this movie. I didn't get to watch it beforehand. I don't remember it from 2011. That's all you, buddy. That's all y'all.
Right.
Yeah.
I can make fun of it as I want, because honestly,
I have something to admit to both of you, and I hope this does not ruin the trajectory of the show.
Is this when he's going to say that
season?
he's not actually watched this movie and he's literally been making it up and getting lucky guesses the whole time?
I believe it.
No, so literally today, I finished the movie after the last 3 days of watching it. So, because I have just been so busy with other things.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that. Hey, you at least did the assignment.
Yeah.
You at least did the homework. I did not. Steven, finishing off the I lied. I have a third piece of marriage advice or relationship advice, and then I'll give it to Steven. Learn their love language.
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone has different love languages. Learn them. Just because you're loved one way does not mean your person is loved the same way.
Wait, did you say your loved one?
Yes, like, honestly,
Your
yes. Loved ones, entirely. Everyone in your life has a love language. You can even ask Steven. I was doing a homework once about the 5 love languages, and I wanted to say, hey, I want to keep doing research. I did research and read the 5 love languages roommates to see how I could better love Steven as a roommate. Even though we've been friends for years, I still wanted to take the time to learn how I could be a better roommate. So learn love languages, people.
Yeah.
Steven, any relationship or marriage advice?
Yes. If you do not have the same values, it's not going to work. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to agree on everything, but there are core basics that you have to agree upon. There are core things in your life that are so important to you and important to the other person that if you have those disagreements, it's either not going to work or it's going to be very difficult. A person
Very true.
Yeah, a person that wants a huge family is going to have a very difficult time with someone who never, ever, ever wants to have or see kids ever again.
Mm-hmm.
A person
That's true.
who takes their religious beliefs very seriously is going to have a very difficult time with an antagonistic atheist. It's going to be a very, very strained relationship.
Or Hindu or Muslim
Mhm.
or Buddha.
Yes. There are core principles that you have to agree on. You know, like we said, we don't have to agree on everything, and that's where kind of like the me time, you time thing comes in.
Right.
You've got to be able to enjoy your own things. Like, for example, this podcast. Like, every time that we do a podcast when Brenna's home, it used to be she worked on Saturdays, and so we just do stuff on Saturday mornings and it wouldn't be a problem. But anytime that she's here, I always ask her, hey, is it fine with you if I do recording on this day? Because I don't want to cut into time that we need together, but I also want to be able to do something that I really enjoy that hopefully could return or turn into something like career-wise one day.
I agree, because I'm in a similar way. Like, I do not do a Twitch stream unless I know I am not spending time with Lindsay that day, or I have a chunk of my day where I know she will not, like, if she's working on a Saturday, I can do that in the morning or afternoon, or if I am or like if she leaves early to go do schoolwork, I can go ahead and record and do a recording.
Yeah. Was not the direction
Right.
I thought that this episode was going to take, but I like it.
I like it too.
We've had a wild episode. I mean,
This
this
has-
has been
We've
due to technical difficulties from the amazing Jeb.
No. I don't know what you're talking
password
about. That
reset.
never happened. That never happened. No, it didn't happen.
I provided Amtrak IT support to this man
Nope.
through
Didn't happen.
mental prayers.
Well, I do appreciate your mental prayers, but none of that happened. That was a different episode. I have been watching.
Well,
I have
If
been
you want to
watching.
listen,
I have been watching this movie with you guys for the entirety of the 1 hour and 25 minutes.
you sure you weren't playing Minecraft recently?
speed
yeah,
runs.
I honestly
They're
don't like
addicting.
Minecraft. I don't like Minecraft. I hate to tell it, but
Well,
I don't like Minecraft. I'm sorry, guys. It's not my cup of tea.
Hey, you guys want to hear another genie joke?
No.
All right, you're going to love
I
this
feel-
one. Are you ready?
Oh, okay. Yep.
All right.
Steven with the genie jokes, people.
All right, here we go. You ready? You ready? You ready?
No.
So two guys, best friends, are hanging out and whatnot. This is kind of a best friend test. Are you ready? Okay, so two best friends are hanging out one day,
okay.
and they're just kind of like walking along in this big empty field. Then one of them hears something. He kicks something. He's like, huh, that's odd. He bends down, picks it up, and it's a genie lamp. And they're like, whoa, what the heck? Well, we know what we got to do. We got to rub it and get a wish. So and a genie pops out and says, I will give you 3 wishes. Separately? Nope. 3 altogether. All right, so they've only got 3 wishes. And so the first guy says, all right, well, I want $1 million. Genie says, it is done. Instantly, he logs into his account and he sees, oh, he's got $1 million. Okay, that was an easy one. And so he looks over at his friend, if his friend wants to get the next one. And his friend says, you go ahead. You take the next one. He's like, okay, now that I know that you're actually going to do this, Genie, I'm going to wish for something else. I'm going to wish for the most successful company in the entire world. So then all of a sudden, 3 companies, he gets a notification on his phone, 3 companies who have been very successful suddenly have merged together and made him the president of the company. Genie says, it is done.
Wow.
The other friend pipes up and says, I wish that he had taste buds in his butthole.
Yeah.
And this has been Genie Jokes with Steven, everybody. Come back next week, more than likely. Come back next month when he does another Genie joke that's not that funny, but he thinks
Genie
it's
jokes.
hysterical. So you can make a theme song for your segment, but I can't make an outro for us?
Yes.
Double standards.
Exactly.
That
Why
is
don't we
rude
make a theme
and
song? I
uncalled
can play bass on it.
You
It'd
can
be
play bass.
awesome.
That is true.
for. I guess I could play saxophone.
I guess
I
we
don't
need
really
a group
want
of
to.
male singers, you know?
I can do this.
I'm just chilling over here on the couch, you know,
Yeah.
just relaxing, watching
also-
this
I'm
great
also-
movies with my homies.
I'm also chilling on the couch. trying to understand what's going on because I can't hear anything.
So they're about to blast off into space.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. The Autobots are going because they're like, heck you guys. And the Decepticons literally just declared war on humanity.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, all right. You know what?
This was probably the biggest plot hole in the whole movie because it didn't make a ton of sense that it happened, and like it's not so big of a plot deal that it ruins the movie, but it is one of those things that's like, this is a little confusing.
Leave it to the American government. Am I right?
So
you're not wrong.
So I have a topic I'd like to talk to you men about.
Ooh, what you got?
I do like topics.
All right. So today I went to Starbucks, right, to get my pink drink. And, due to the supply chain and all that, they're like, we're sorry, we're out of the strawberry stuff to make your pink drink. So I was like, okay, let me have a double chocolate chip frappuccino. So I went to the window and they said, that'll be $6.05. I have never paid $6 for a Starbucks drink that was a medium.
Mm-hmm.
Ever.
Inflation.
Yes, and I'm like, is this some kind of a joke? Is this like, did Joe Biden hide this up his butt? $6.05.
I think he's too busy pooping his diapers to have something up his butt.
Yeah, he's busy with the COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know how to help you. All I know is inflation sucks because I got a 25% pay raise, but you know what else went up 25% at the same time?
Everything.
Inflation.
Yes,
everything.
Literally everything.
So it's like, I got a pay raise, but at the same time, everyone else everything else went up more. So it's like, yay me for my pay raise. That was kind of the last straw, and I was like, all right, I need to find something else.
You guys remember not too long? I think it was like a year ago. Gas prices were still like really high. I think it was like $3.50 a gallon, and then suddenly it went down by like 10 cents. And then that day, CNN was going like, look at the great direction that our country is headed. Look at that! Isn't that amazing? A whole $10 savings.
No, the Autobots. No. Okay. Yes, I do remember that. They've gone down though. Gas prices start to come down again.
They have, but it transferred over to like eggs and milk and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Eggs, milk, electronics, everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to electronics going up. Like when I changed from PS4 to PS5, I had to pay $10 more for games.
Ooh.
They went from 60 to 70.
Ooh.
Which is what I am not happy about with the new Last of Us Part 1 remake.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Am I excited that I got it? You bet I am, because it's The Last of Us. Do I hate that I paid $70 for it? Yeah.
What'd you pay $71 for?
It's a game that was supposed to be a remake, but it wasn't. It was basically a glorified remaster, but it was a remake because it was built from the ground up. But it's the same game, just better graphics.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is irritating. Yeah. But I mean, it is The Last of Us.
Yeah, I pay $70 for The Last of Us. Heck, I did pay $70 for The Last of Us.
I mean, heck, like even if I wasn't doing like a Let's Play or something, I'd play the crap. I never got around to telling the people why I was so upset.
So sorry for those who don't know. My roommate just came out of his room. John came out of his room hiding with a little painting.
Why the heck are you hiding, dude? You've been on the podcast.
Been hiding, brother.
He's okay. Whatever. He's camera shy right now, so let him be camera shy.
Oh, okay. There he is.
He's saying hello.
Who knew that John would make it into this episode?
Good day, mate.
He said, what do we know that? How did we know John would make it? It's been a long day, my guy. He's just nodding his head.
Mate.
But yeah, Steven, why were you upset? Then I'll talk about why I'm upset.
Okay, so this is a small.
As I was saying, guys, the game's really. I'm just kidding.
So the reason that I'm mildly peeved off at Markiplier right now has absolutely nothing to do with actually Markiplier himself. It literally has everything to do with the fact that I'm a small YouTuber and I got lucky once and I didn't get lucky again, and this time it's because Markiplier beat me to the punch.
Welcome to being a small
I see.
YouTuber. You get lucky
Yeah.
once, and then you won't get lucky again
Yeah.
until your channel decides to like blast off.
Yep. Yeah, because I like to play small indie games that like you know from new creators and whatnot. And so I found a game called what was it called? The Complex Backrooms Found Footage.
Mm-hmm.
And like I picked that one because like Backrooms right now is really famous. There's a lot of Backrooms games coming out. And this one was fairly highly rated, but it still hadn't been like really discovered yet. It only had like 80 something reviews on Steam. And I was like, okay, this is a good time to jump on a game. This is how I got lucky with SCP Daybreak. And so I recorded an episode. I'm like, all right, now I can just sit back and I can wait like a month to post it because I'm trying to get ahead because I got a lot of life stuff going on and I want to make sure I've got stuff to post later on. And then it was less than a week after I filmed that episode and Mark released his instantly with 1.5 million views.
Yep.
And so here I am. My chance at recognition gone again.
You'll get him next
Your
time, buddy.
chance at recognition.
That looks like the ship. Sorry, that looks like the ship from the Avengers movie.
It does.
Oh yeah,
The Shatari like warship.
It really does. Now that you mention it, it also
Jarvis.
looks like those big like floating island things from Subnautica.
Oh, I don't know that one. All I can think of now is, hey Jarvis, you know the Tale of Jonah? Yes, sir, but I don't think he's a particularly good example to follow right now.
Hey, when did the first when did the Avengers come out? Was this before
2012.
2012. Oh, so this was what was the same time or
a year
close to
after? Yeah.
Yeah, around the same time, I do believe.
I gotta give Michael Bay credit for like scenes like this because they're so breathtaking and it did set the stage
Yes.
for all the Marvel stuff before.
Very much so.
Yeah. I don't really have a reason to be upset. I was just wanting to mess with Steven.
Oh, I know.
I will. By the way, but Steven, you too can have The Last of Us Part 1 on PC.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
Yes.
Oh wow.
I'm not sure if it'll be $70 or not, but you can have it on PC.
Cool. I won't research it right now. I won't mess up the recording. I've already messed up the
This is a very sad scene. This is like depressing.
It is.
It's like the world's
I
ending.
wouldn't, man, I wouldn't know. I don't have sound. You would think the visual storytelling would tell me, but for all I know, this could be the epic rock music part where, you know, the hero's rushing in to save the day. But no, actually, now I can. Yeah, no, this is awful. This is sad. The camera pan showed me. Yeah, no, this is sad.
The camera pan and also the colors. Because
Yeah,
you notice, like, the Autobots are, like, brightly colored, but the Decepticons are all gray and black colors.
yeah. Look at me using visual storytelling to help me to feel what I need to know. I'm so smart.
Right.
So, Ryan, in terms of, like, the big battle sequences, because you've seen all of these movies, right?
Oh yes.
Where
Yes,
would
sir.
how would you rank each of the movie's big battles, like from like bottom to top?
You know, that's a great question. I think the last battle scene of this movie, where like all of them are fighting. I mean, I could probably reveal it later when we get to that point. That's probably my favorite one. The second would probably be the one in Egypt in the second movie.
Okay.
Third one would probably be the first. The first one, the final battle of that, and then the fourth and the fifth kind of are obvious. So
Gotcha. Okay. Honestly, like,
yeah, for sure.
I'm kind of enjoying this movie more the second time I'm watching it now. Like, now that I know what's coming, like,
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying this part.
Yeah. Wait, why am I agreeing? Again, I don't know what's going on. I'll remember one. Sorry. My go-to
There-
response my go-to response is like, yeah, like to show that I am listening and engaging. But sometimes my yeahs of agreement or showing that I'm engaging is like, yeah, I agree with what you say. I don't know what's going on. I agree to that.
I feel like there's going to arise a theory that in the middle of this movie, you took an edible to help release yourself from all of the technological stress and the traveling stress. Is like, heck this, just pop one in. Who cares? I'm not a youth pastor yet. Who's going to fire me?
Oh, yeah, I meant to ask you, when are you going to be a youth pastor?
As soon as someone will hire me.
That's how it goes.
Well, my local church is hiring. Jeff,
what church? What church? And I will probably send an application.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Local Church Dawson. It's in Dawsonville.
Local Church Dawson in Dawsonville. I will look into that.
Yes.
Don't give away too much information. You might get a stalker and then somebody will follow you.
Oh,
yeah, last I checked, they were hiring a youth pastor, so
I'll look into that. The church I go to now is looking for a youth pastor. I'm going to talk to my mentor who goes to that church to see what I should do.
Yeah.
Because I was...
Let me see if I can...
Because I was kind of acquaintances with the former youth pastor, I kind of don't want the job, but...
It's a big church, too.
And it is a big church.
Yeah,
like
having your first church be a big church like that's difficult.
Yeah. So what? They didn't blow up in the ship? What? Oh, I am speechless. I am speechless.
He is shook, fam. I am shook.
Shooketh to the highest degree. But yeah, speaking of, I am not just job hunting for church jobs. I am just job hunting.
Yeah.
I'm looking near Atlanta. I am looking near Atlanta for video editor jobs because they'd pay me more than what I'm getting paid now.
Yeah. Yeah, and you get
right.
I've been there. I mean, like you knew I was there for a while. Sometimes you take a job because you have to.
Yep, and I'm getting to that point, which I'm going to get a second part-time job at a new restaurant, or not restaurant, a new grocery store that's opening, Aldi's.
Ooh, you guys are getting an
Aldi? We're getting an Aldi's.
Very nice.
Wow.
Very nice.
So I'm going to be a part-time worker because me and Lindsay have talked about it. We think with what I'm making what I'm making now, plus Aldi's part-time, plus her job, we should be okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah. For y'all's area, and especially with Aldi coming in town, you get a lot cheaper groceries. Ooh. So yeah, you guys will be fine.
Yeah. So yeah, that's job hunting right now. Like Chick-fil-A was hiring a cinematographer. So I said, what the heck? I'll throw my name in the hat. And then I also said, what the heck? I'll throw my name into the hat for Warner Brothers because they were looking for a writer. But those are only the two like goofy jobs that I'd apply for. But Chick-fil-A didn't get. Chick-fil-A told me no, and I doubt I'll get to Warner Brothers because I'm not a writer yet. I want to learn to be a writer. I just
so you don't want to do youth pastoring?
So see, here's the thing, Ryan.
Okay.
That is my calling.
Mm-hmm.
I have a calling to do that. If I didn't have a calling, I would not be serving at my church right now.
Right.
I wouldn't have. But I have a passion for creating stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so why don't you just work in production at your local church?
I don't think they're hiring.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the thing. Like, see, and that's the thing. And we see this even in the Bible, and that's what's really fascinating to me. Heck, we even see it in the life of Jesus, where Jesus did have a calling. That calling was him to be, the Messiah. Not that that was his calling; he was the Messiah. But do you get what I'm trying to say, Stephen? I don't want to say anything heretical.
Yeah.
You're not. I don't think you're being entirely heretical, but you are doing the typical youth pastor thing of like the very vaguest tie-in that you can possibly get. Like, hey guys, I heard. I saw on Twitter, guys. Guess what? Miley's releasing a new album, and it's gonna be lit. You guys also know what else is lit? Your hearts when Jesus comes into your life.
Okay, fine. I'll use a better example that is definitely proven through Scripture.
Okay.
Paul.
There you go.
Paul
There you go.
had
Paul
a
and
call.
Moses.
Paul had the calling of church planting, of going out and spreading the gospel.
Yes.
But we see that his job was a tent maker, so we can see that was his passion.
Good old tent making. I'd
So-
love him to make him a tent for me.
You know, if he wasn't dead, I'd say the same thing.
Paul could make me a tent
Right.
any day. Solomon would say he could make a tent for me anytime.
You know who else could make a really
Yeah.
nice tent?
Who?
Actually, no, I'm not sure. I was going to say Moses, but
Okay.
Moses did not build the tabernacle.
I knew I was making a stupid innuendo, but then I thought about it a little bit more, and I was like, "Oh dear Lord, that's so bad."
That's, yeah.
Hmm.
I would say I'm sorry, but I'm really not.
Yeah, no, you're not sorry.
No.
Come on. Don't act like you are. We know you're not.
Hmm.
Ugh.
But yes, that is the life of Jeb right now, getting married and job hunting.
Getting married and job hunting.
Only one is my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Getting married.
No, job hunting, guys, come on.
Yeah.
I love job hunting. Yeah.
Oh.
No, it is definitely the getting married part, because
Yeah.
while doing the
Yeah.
invitations, bro, Steven,
Yeah.
this is going to be the biggest reunion of people from Garden City in
I'm-
a very long time.
I'm so pumped, my dude. Like
Like-
it was awesome when we had Zavalis up for mine, but like yours is gonna be epic.
Like, it's going to be like I invited the Tovars. I know Logan
Good.
might not come because his wife is very pregnant right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I'm inviting the Tovars. I'm inviting the Wallaces. I'm inviting the Nixons.
This is gonna be
I'm
fun.
inviting everybody from the.
You're
well, not-
inviting Richard Nixon. He's dead.
Well, I don't know Richard Nixon, so I can invite someone who's dead, and that's someone I didn't know. That is just not nice.
Yeah.
That is
Then I'm
not
inviting
nice.
all my true, maybe not all my true friends, but some
Are
of
you
my true
inviting
friends.
Haley Rosser?
I am, which means she gets a +1.
Hey,
Hey!
Hey.
we're gonna boogie, Jeb. We're gonna dance to Boogie Wonderland.
Well,
We need to
that-
get you a sign that says time to boogie.
Well, that-
You need to
that
just
is if-
walk in just with the sign over your head, time to boogie.
That's that. I'm not sure if we're going to yet. We might
You're
do
not
the
gonna-
first. We might do first dance, father daughter dance, mother son dance, but that's if we can get enough room in her fellowship hall. I say her fellowship hall, but her church's fellowship hall.
Yeah.
It's not
Well, you're
that
getting
big.
married at church. You're not getting married in a like a venue.
No, we,
married in a cornfield.
we we couldn't
But
find.
you got
a
married in a cornfield.
Well, it was close enough to it. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It was someone's backyard. It was nice though. I liked it.
Someone's backyard.
It was. Hey, my parents got married in someone's backyard.
How
heard it was nice.
original.
I thought it was. I'm getting married in a church. Pilgrim Rest to be exempt. To be specific.
You know where
Again,
Haley
giving
wants to
away
get
all of
married
these
at?
location details.
I almost said what city and state, but I
I
decided.
am a
against it.
popular YouTuber now. I'm gonna have my fans raging and screaming and running for autographs.
I'm a popular YouTuber and Twitch streamer.
I would like Jeb to run for office.
You don't want that.
I'd vote for you.
Like my
Better
how
than Governor
I hold
Pimp.
how I hold myself now is very much. I don't like taking the Markiplier approach. I'm a nice combination of Markiplier and Corey. I like to think. Where like when I get excited like Corey, but I also don't care about like the YouTube politics, and I just do what I want.
Yeah.
I'd run a country like that.
I'd run a country based on
get
free ice cream.
I get excited over something,
all right.
but
Ready?
okay, yes.
Okay.
Oh, but I'm sorry.
So-
one last quick thing. My slogan would be "America, just trust me." Moving on.
Mine would be America, we got this.
America, we got this.
Okay, what were you saying, Steven?
Well, before I do that, mine is going to be America, you had this coming.
I should say America, the end is coming.
No, you can't change
All right,
your
so
slogan.
ready?
You already have
Ready?
your slogan. Yes, I'm
Let's
ready.
say- Let's say each of us had a time to just be your president. You have time to make a few things to help the country, but you've also got time to do one executive order just cuz. What do you do?
Gosh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Here comes the worm.
I would say that every time that someone either has or mentions George Lopez on TV, that one character has to vomit in the background.
All right. Is that your executive order, or is that something that would make your country better?
It gotta be both. Hey, you know what? For one thing, it would make me super happy because then everybody would remember that George Lopez sucks. And number two, it'd make it better because people would actually watch George Lopez's stuff again.
I would make an executive order that every citizen in the United States has to do a minimum of 20 presidential impersonations a year.
My presidential order would be everyone must follow Jesus Christ.
Whoa now, Constantine. Whoa now.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Ryan. As much as I like that one, we do have the First Amendment.
Well,
I'm all for free. I'm all for people following Jesus, but there is freedom of religion for a reason.
Okay, my second state of order is everyone gets to rob the ice cream store on Friday.
All right, you heard it here, folks. President Ryan, everyone can rob the ice cream store on Monday.
He did say he was running. He did say he was running on free ice cream, so he's living up to his promise.
Yeah, but not every day. So
not every day,
just Fridays. Just Fridays.
That's where the weekend starts. Is free robbed ice cream.
This is about the time that everyone noticed that the ice cream stores seem to change locations every Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, you have to go within 5 miles of your town. It can be your grocery store. It can be your gas station. You just need to show them your ID saying it's Friday and it's ice cream theft day.
Oh, that's good.
So, enough of that.
What do we think of the movie so far, guys?
I have no clue.
I'm enjoying it more the second time around.
We're in Chicago now. We're in Chicago, Illinois.
I like that we're not consistently just going back to New York over and over. I like that it's somewhere other than New York. That's a small...
It's not... They were never in New York.
I know. That's the thing that, like, with Marvel stuff...
Or movies in general. Most movies, they do go to New York for, like, big destructive things.
Yeah, it's very annoying.
Yeah.
I also just dropped a thumbtack on the floor. This is not good.
I hope you step on it. Oh, did I say that out loud? Drats. What I meant to say is, be careful, buddy. I hope you're okay with your little footsies.
They're gonna jump like flying squirrels.
I found it.
Did you step on it?
No. But I did almost stab underneath my thumbnail with it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah, slow-mo again, because we got to see them jump out the plane.
Yeah, there's one guy stuck on the plane.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
How'd he get stuck? That's my question.
I don't know. The movie, I wasn't paying attention and the movie cut, so I don't know how he got stuck. Probably because it got blown up.
Then there were 5 squirrels.
The flying squirrels saved Chicago.
Okay.
You hear that, Steven?
I heard nothing.
The flying squirrels saved Chicago.
That is so funny. Okay,
there's 10 flying squirrels.
I gotta give a shout out to my brother Samsy. So years and years ago, Samsy bought a flying squirrel costume for Halloween one year. Yeah. And it was beautiful. It was glorious.
It was pretty great.
Yes. So then,
man,
when I was getting married, I said, Samuel, I beg of you, please, wear the flying squirrel costume to the rehearsal. And he did. It was amazing.
Sammy was the best man.
He was so good.
He was the best man of all best men.
He really Hey, wait a second. I'm a best man.
I mean, except for you, of course, my friend. You're doing great. You're doing great. You're doing great.
I was going to tell you to look at your calendar after we finish here so we can plan stuff. But hey, if Samsy's the best man, why don't you just go ask him? I don't know if he's the best man.
But she's not my best man. You're my best man, buddy.
Best man of all best men. Nobody's ever been a best man like Samsy's been a best man.
Buddy, you're the one who even said it during your wedding. I think it was like during the night before your wedding, you were like talking to each of us, and you were just like, and to my brother Samsy, you're my brother. You were giving like this heartfelt thing, and
you're
like,
my brother.
You have been on top of it as a best man. I'm just repeating what you said.
I mean, yeah, but I wasn't a best man then. I'm a best man now.
Yeah,
he's got competition now.
You're right, of course. Well, yeah, no, Steven's totally the best man because he was one of the first people I told.
That's true.
He wasn't the first. I think you were like the third.
That's okay.
Or fourth, because her mom.
That's okay. Hey, I'm best man.
Yeah, you were the fourth.
I'm the best man. That's okay. Hey, you can tell me last. I'm the best man.
Yeah.
And I get the cinnamon tie.
Yeah. The Twin Towers are falling now.
Again?
Yes.
I really should watch. All right. Yes, I can't do this again. Next time I have to come prepared. I have no clue what's going on.
Okay.
Big robot is about to enter the building. Just watch.
Okay.
They're trying to shoot the pillars.
I will say one thing I loved about these three movies were the army men.
Yes, they were always.
I forgot his name. I forgot their names, but the black
Colonel
guy and
Lennox. Colonel Lennox.
Colonel Lennox and the black and white guy that we just saw. I forget their names.
Epps.
Yeah, Epps and Lennox. I remember really liking them. Yeah, there they are.
Yeah.
I have made a weapon for your Dr. Pepper machine, Autobot.
Oh yes, I love it. I love it. I love it.
And if you fire that in toasteroni, he'll blow up because metal inside of a microwave.
Yeah.
Man, there you go. We have an Autobot versus Decepticon rivalry going on.
Yeah. And if you shoot
toasteroni. Yeah. Wait, what was Dr. Pepper's machine name? Did you ever get him on the RAM?
Whoa. What happened with that signal?
Wait, what?
What happened with that signal? It felt like you just went really robotic sounding there for a moment.
Oh, really?
The robots are taking over. Decepticons are taking over. That's why I've been having such a hard time in this movie.
Yes.
And this recording. The Decepticons are sabotaging me. I even have... No, I'm just kidding. This was a watch Lindsay gave me for our 6 months.
Ooh, that's pretty.
What, was it an Apple Watch?
No, I do want an Apple Watch. But
is it a watch?
It is a watch. She found it on Prime Day.
Ooh.
Because it would have been more expensive. And you know what I got her for our 6 months?
What?
An engagement ring.
Wow.
Yeah, I did.
How original.
That's a good one. That's a good one. You can only do that one once, but that's a good one.
You're right. Well, there's only 1 6 months. I guess true. Marriage is another 6 months. So
that's true.
I guess there's 2 of them.
It's very true.
But yeah, I thought I did great. The ring's beautiful.
It is a beautiful ring.
I recreated our first date. It was a good day.
That was good. That was good.
And then to top it all off, this has nothing to do with me being engaged. It just so happened to be on the same day. Marvel announced Daredevil coming back as a show. The engagement was definitely the highlight. Like the best part of that day.
Yeah.
Daredevil coming back was another surprise. A surprise to be sure.
Yeah.
I love that show. Steven, I feel like before we do a Men Who Talks Through Movies of Daredevil, we need to watch the Ben Affleck Daredevil. Maybe to compare the two.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Honestly,
That's not going to be for a while, though.
Yeah, we got a good long list of movies because we eventually want to get. I don't know how we're gonna get through Lord of the Rings, my dude. That's gonna be so long.
I mean, we're getting through this movie just fine.
We're doing better this time around than we have in other long movies.
It's the secret that I just shouldn't watch.
Say what?
Oh no, I'm good. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. But look. So is the secret that I just shouldn't watch the movie beforehand?
No. I mean, it definitely helped that you had some technical difficulties. I mean, that covered a good 15 minutes.
Yeah, I did not mean to channel my inner Markiplier. But it just happened.
Well, it did end up becoming my favorite 15 minutes so far of the podcast.
Yes, the technical difficulty.
It was funny. Once I became a raving lunatic.
Yeah, you're like, password reset.
I was like, password reset, the numbers of the thing, the password is solved. Gotta go to the YouTube. that was funny.
ID.
if it helps at all, I did get mocked pretty bad on TikTok for talking to myself.
You need a bucket of chicken after that.
I might.
Don't talk about food, man. I want food.
You want food, little Steven.
I was about to say I want food, but I ate dinner during the beginning of this podcast.
That was literally the intro to the podcast.
Yes. Exactly.
It feels so long, guys.
I know. I mean, it's a long movie, 2.5 hours.
It is a long movie. I think I would have been, like I said, guys, and I do apologize again, just how the weekend went.
No, it's fine, dude.
It's all good, man.
There's not even me.
I'm giving sleep for you, so you're
giving me sleep.
No problem.
That's amazing. Oh yeah,
kill that giant worm is destroyed. Praise the Lord.
Go fight Leonard Nimoy. Lightheart Dark Bark.
Lightheart Dark Bark.
Lightheart.
Now Optimus is going to be stuck on the crane.
Oh no.
This has literally never happened before. Who could have foreseen this?
Zack Snyder, apparently.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure Zod and Clark had a fight in a construction site.
That's true.
I don't know if that's what you were referring to, but
maybe, I don't know.
Oh yeah, the pillars, the 5 pillars. Wait, whoa. I counted more than 5. Whoa.
Man, let me tell you what. These Decepticons are being really nice to every other city on the planet.
You know what else
they're ripping up Chicago, but
these Decepticons are being deceptive. I thought there were only 5 pillars.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
There were only 5 that the Autobots rescued.
Oh.
Yeah, and then the Decepticons had all the others.
Gotcha. Okay. I see now. I see. Alrighty. Okay.
I remember the final showdown, but I don't remember what leads up to it.
Oh.
I'm gonna just stop pretending. No, this time I'm going to pretend. Oh yeah, the final showdown between Sentinel Prime and Megatron, because only a Prime can kill a Prime, which doesn't make sense because Megatron killed Optimus Prime in the second movie. But only a Prime can kill a Prime.
Yes.
But yeah, then this guy's gonna act all big and bad and come on, you piece of junk, you metals. I'm okay. I don't even know. All right, I'm gonna stop. Okay, now I'm done pretending.
Okay,
I don't know.
Imagine that thing running after you.
I could take it.
Oh, so I noticed something, guys. So here's the thing, right? So we all know the whole thing with the people driving cars and having Jesus stickers on them, and you better drive well and drive politely if you're driving with Jesus stickers. because people will judge you in Christianity if you're driving like a fool. And like to a degree,
Yeah.
that's fairly true. Like if somebody's got a Jesus sticker and they're cutting you off in traffic, you don't really like that person very much, do you?
No.
Mm.
So I've decided I've got a new thing that I'm going to do from now on.
Which is?
I'm going to put a Biden sticker on my car and drive however I want.
He's going for a ride.
I like it, Steven. I like it.
I think it's a good new political strategy.
I think it works.
I think it should work. Because then people will first be like, hey, that Biden supporter's being a jerk. And they'll also be like, hey, I don't want to be like that.
You're so right. You
That's
know,
right. Yeah.
you have solved the problem. Now you just have to enforce it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. No, yeah, no, that I know what I said. I know what I said.
Yeah.
That came out right.
You're fine. It's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Literally
Oh, no,
reassembling my weapon because I want to update it.
Oh, okay. You know what's so Steven, question for you.
Okay.
Because I know your thing about Marvel movies, when they try to put the same people on the same level as, like, say, example, Hawkeye on the same level as Thor. Or
That is the popular example I go to, yes.
what about this movie, when they try to put the humans on a level playing field?
Yeah, not a fan of that.
Oh, okay. I mean, I love the characters. I love the military guys. I really do, but...
This is Starscream, right?
I think this is... Oh, I thought this was Megatron.
Yeah, I'm a trust the Transformers guy on this one.
Yeah, okay.
Ryan's got my
You're
back.
right.
I would probably be more okay with it if it wasn't Starscream. Because I think that Starscream's a little bit tougher than that.
Gotcha.
What do you mean?
I feel like he's tougher than having a couple of humans take him down. Especially with how high ranking he is as a Decepticon. I feel like he should be more difficult to take down.
Makes sense.
It's just kind of like a minor... It's a very minor thing for me. Like,
Yeah.
It's not something I'll like forever hate it over.
Right. I get that. Trying to think of a question for Ryan about these movies, but I can't think of one.
Maybe ask me what my least favorite character is.
Sure, Ryan, what's your least favorite character?
Oh man, I would probably say it was probably the guy on this little character on the left. He looks goofy.
Yeah,
The little
he does look pretty.
Yeah, the little robot. He looks like he's going to an 80s disco.
I feel that.
Or he looks like he's a Hawaiian man.
Yeah. But come on, guys, we all know the real reason Hasbro made these movies.
What?
To sell more toys.
Oh, yeah.
That's why there are all these Autobots and Decepticons. They got to sell more toys. Come on. It's all a ploy.
Okay.
Merchandise.
Okay. We did a Wacky Wednesday at our church, and we gave them the theme of blue. They just have, they've got to wear something, something wild, and it's got to be something blue. That was our theme, right? One of our kids literally came in with a blue cape, a blue bandana over as a face mask, and an Optimus Prime helmet.
Nice.
It was glorious. It was so
champ.
good. He called himself the Blue Knight, and it was so good.
I love it.
Ryan, did you did you grow up as in childhood grow up with these characters?
Yes. Yeah, so I grew up with the toys, like the original toys. I have one actually in my room or in the attic. I did collect them for quite some time, so.
Do you what were some of the notable ones that you had?
There was one called Jetfire.
Jetfire sounds familiar.
Jetfire was one. Unicron, I had the big oval thing, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I wish I could still find the new, I don't know if they still, if someone has it for sale on the internet.
Yeah.
Maybe. But that'd be cool.
Yeah. I remember we had a few of them. We had the old school Hot Shot. I don't remember all of their names. Hotshot was really the
Mhm.
main one that I remember. But we had a little bucket with a few of them.
Right. He's like, someone's watching over us.
God. And then it turns into like a televangelist movie, and then all of a sudden, man, I hate when I do this. Now all I can think about is like Joel Osteen like walking up on stage saying something halfway heretical and just like walking through the action.
Yeah. Good old Joel.
Good old Joel.
Yeah.
But, what was I gonna say? I had a thought while you. Oh yes, the line where Sentinel Prime, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
Mm-hmm.
First off, I think that's a Star Trek reference. I'm pretty sure. Second, that's not where I heard that line from originally. Steven, do you
Where'd you hear
remember?
it from?
Do you remember the Star Kid? You know Star Kid.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen through their play Starship?
I've watched about half of it.
Oh no, they're gonna kill the nutty professor.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh yeah, they actually do, don't they?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's sad.
It's been 11 years since I've seen this movie. I guess they do kill him. That's kind of sad.
Bumblebee is very expressive.
Yeah.
He's like, goodbye, my old friend.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, Sam, save your car. Save your first car.
Save your first.
But yeah, so but Stephen, why?
I'm very proud of myself right now.
But
it's
Stephen,
like little
why?
stair steps. It's like do 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 do.
They are like little stair steps.
Mm-hmm. I'm a genius.
You are a genius, yes. But yes, going back to what I was saying, that line is, I heard a similar line to that and that Starship play. Because the needs of the many bugs outweigh the few.
Yes.
Or the one bug.
Mm.
That's a good one. That's such a good Starship play.
Yeah. However, we don't always live up to that entirely. Because
we don't.
And to a degree, we kind of can't.
No.
I mean, because you think about it for a little bit, like, you could say all day the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, but then, like, then the next day you'll have, like, 3 adults that would gladly charge into a burning building to save a toddler.
Yeah.
It's like we can say that all we want, but in the end, that's not really what we live for.
Right.
We live for values beyond just survival. That's why survival's just a really bad value to have. Like, if all that you're thinking about is just making it to the next day, you not only have a sad existence, but you really don't have much of an existence at all.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I could get into that, but because it's a very close friend, I don't want to get into it with that. But yes, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because I guess I am getting into it. I won't go into names, but I had a friend who did that. I'm this far in. He was a roommate. And that's what he did. Steven knows him. Steven knows who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But that's what he was, just existing. He was just he was just trying to survive, and he did honestly have a sad life.
Yeah.
Oh, this the epic battle part I was talking to you all about.
Yes. Flying squirrels.
Oh yeah, it's the flying squirrels save the day. Flying squirrels.
Flying squirrels.
Also, flying squirrels in the new Godzilla movie.
Like Kong versus
And they got
Godzilla, or like
released in their
Godzilla
parachutes.
2014?
Godzilla 2014.
I didn't like that one.
I didn't see it. I only saw pieces.
Oh, yeah, I didn't like it. There wasn't enough Godzilla in my Godzilla movie. There wasn't enough Bryan Cranston in my Godzilla movie either. To make matters so much worse. And again, it's something that I talked about earlier that I hate to do in movies, but you get to a point.
Yeah.
So the actress who plays Scarlet Witch and the actor who plays what's his name? Quicksilver in Age of Ultron, Avengers Age of Ultron, who are brothers and sisters in that movie. And the Godzilla movie, they're a married couple.
Oh, that's a little awkward.
Right? And people are always like, man, there's so much sexual tension between these siblings. And I honestly wonder if it's because they did the Godzilla movie first, so they were coming off with a lot of sexual tension.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we need to do one of those movies then so that we can make that a point.
I'd rather do Age of Ultron than Godzilla.
Oh,
And
that's a
Shockwave
tough
is about
sell
to
as
die.
it is.
I know, but I know I mean, Age of Ultron is it is an enjoyable movie for what it is.
It's not. I think I said when we first saw it, because I think that we saw it together in theaters, and if I remember correctly, what I told you was my problem was it didn't improve off of the first one.
Yeah.
Now, like here, I think this is a huge improvement off of the first one. The first one wasn't terrible, but like I feel like this was a big step up. I didn't feel like Age of Ultron was a step up.
Would you argue Infinity War was?
Infinity War was good. That was on my birthday, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm literally just curious. I mean, yes, that's one of my favorite. Which, to be fair, I'm not sure if I talked about this in the podcast or what, but I'm going to bring it up now while Steven's thinking.
Yeah.
2018 is where Marvel peaked.
2018. What was in 2018?
Infinity War.
Okay.
Season 3 of Daredevil.
Okay.
2018 Spider-Man, the PS4 Spider-Man game. And then Spider-Verse.
You know, that's actually a really good sell for that.
Like, I'll say, like, 2018
Oh, this was
Marvel
the scene.
peaked.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you know, Ryan, I agree with you. Like, this was
Okay.
one of the better parts.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes, right in the gut.
You know, I wasn't this person for a long time. I used to get frustrated when people would be on their phones during a movie. Then I saw a couple more movies and I realized, some movies you have to be on your phone. I remember like in this moment, like I hadn't picked up my phone in a hot minute because like I was just like, oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
And here too, like like when Sam and Patrick Dempsey go at it, I was into that moment too.
Yeah.
Really, the end of this movie, I feel like they didn't really close it off very good, but everything that builds up to right before the end of the movie is very good.
Yes.
And that's why, I mean, that's why I do think that, like, even if Michael Bay wasn't directing, he had to be involved because...
Yeah, with the booms.
Yeah.
He has to with the booms, and the slow motion does work. It just has to be at the right times.
Yes.
And he's able to pull off these big battle sequences. And like that shot where Sam was running and looking up, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
I would use that as a movie poster.
Yeah. So when I was younger, that my favorite thing about getting DVDs of movies that I really liked was to see how different they would be from the movie posters.
Ooh.
You know what they do now?
What?
It's just the movie poster.
Gotcha.
And that's very, like, younger me would be like, well, this is dumb and stupid. But yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, for all the joking I've done of like not knowing what's going on because I didn't watch the movie beforehand, again, Ryan, I have to agree with you. This sequence, like, I have been glued to my screen
Yeah.
because of like
And then there's the enchanted hero gonna try to save the day.
But like, yeah, I'm just glued to the screen because of how well done the camera work is. The the action, the like, it is all very well done.
Because this is what Michael Bay is good at.
Yeah.
Nobody else could have directed these fight scenes.
No.
I don't know of anyone else either, to be honest, brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned,
maybe Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder, maybe, but he would have had to have been paired with someone who could do these kinds of effects.
Yes. Like, but to be fair, like, although that one scene in Justice League, well, like, yes, it's heavily green screened. The after they resurrected Superman,
yeah,
heavily green screened, but it is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's gonna murder Shia LaBeouf.
Well, he's a cannibal.
Oh, this is such a good face-off.
Yeah. And I kind of like it. Sam, Sam's like a quote-unquote hero from the other movies, but like,
I don't really feel like he did very much in the first one. I had no idea
he was in this movie. It didn't register until one of you said it was the enchanted hero. Like, what the heck?
Oh, and Megatron was just, biding his time.
He's living in homelessness.
What a bum.
He's just living in the bum life.
What are you doing here? I traveled all the way from San Francisco. I left too many dumps on the streets and they've kicked me out. So where else could I go but Chicago? When I'm kicked out of here, I'm going to Denver.
And become human.
And then...
And become homeless.
I can take craps on the street and no one will care. Okay, but I need to go back and clarify a little bit, Jeb.
Okay.
So, I do think that taking down Starscream was a little too simple. But when the military did it, it looked better and it looked more believable. It looked more planned and coordinated and like what they were doing would actually do damage.
Right. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, I really think that the last 30 minutes of this movie are the strongest part of the first and third. Because I can't speak for the second movie. But for the first and the third movies, I think that the last 30 minutes here is probably the strongest part of both of those movies.
Oh, I agree. Because again, like I said, all the joking I've done today during this podcast, I have been glued to my screen. Because again, I literally
Jeff is becoming a Decepticon.
Oh yes, they have taken over.
There you go. You're back.
But no, like if they've like if I took the time to actually watch this while we were doing this, I wouldn't make so many jokes of, oh, what's going on?
Yeah.
But to be fair, to me, this movie was not that interesting enough to watch ahead. Sorry, guys. I was going to, but I could. But like these last 30 minutes, I have been glued. This is like the best storytelling that I have seen in these movies.
Yes.
And there went Dylan.
Oh, my dude.
There he went.
You shall be missed. We will see you in the next season of Grey's Anatomy because they can't let you go. Freaking just let him go already.
Because you're watching it with Bruno, I'm assuming, right, Steven?
Watched through multiple times.
Oh, so I guess I'm gonna say
it. What?
Spoiler. Doesn't he die?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a good episode.
Oh,
But
okay.
but I mentioned to her that Patrick Dempsey she was in this movie, and I think any of you who have a woman who likes Patrick Dempsey can guess. You know how this conversation goes. Hey, Patrick Dempsey's in this movie. Really? Yeah. Oh my god.
Yep, the few men that get women to do that.
Yeah.
Patrick Dempsey, Jason
Yes.
Momoa, and I guess just those two at the moment. Chris Hemsworth.
I forgot that he just ripped out his spine.
How violent. That's what 2011 was like.
And you know what?
2011 was violent times.
Fatality.
That was an interesting year for me. What about you guys?
What happened?
What did happen? Where was I 12, 11 years ago?
You were a freshman and I was a sophomore.
I was in the ninth grade. Wait, I would have been in ninth grade.
Yeah. So you and Jeb were about at the same point then.
Yeah, well, depending when in 2011, I might have been a sophomore in high school.
Oh yeah.
That's how years work, Steven. That's how school years work.
True. I appreciate that Optimus Prime doesn't walk away unscathed.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about, like
he's just bleeding. I never noticed that.
Yeah.
I'll just give him some new motor oil. He'll be fine.
The wounded hero thing is always a nice twist. Like they did it with How to Train Your Dragon, which we've also done on this podcast, by the way, people. You can go check out the movie, the podcast.
That's right.
I feel like it happened in Lord of the Rings.
With Frodo, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Always makes for a more interesting conclusion.
Yeah.
Yes. The Wounded. This episode's been sponsored by Wounded Warrior Project.
It has not been sponsored.
We are not sponsored. I cannot stress enough. We are not sponsored. People, please, we are not sponsored.
We love our vets, but we are not sponsored.
We're sponsored by Upward.com, where we find Christian singles.
We're not sponsored.
However, I will say, I didn't meet Lindsay on Upward.com, but that's one of the better ones.
Yeah,
but we're not sponsored. We are not sponsored. Unless, I mean, Upward, if you want us to sponsor, we'll take a sponsorship if you want it. Same with the Wounded Veteran Project. We'll take a sponsor.
We got to warn you, though, if you want to do a sponsor with us, we're not doing anything fancy. We're literally doing what we're doing right now, but we're talking about your product.
You want to know how a sponsorship would go? Because I would honestly think that.
Do a fake sponsorship right now.
Okay. Oh, man, I love this part of the movie where all those gears come out. Which, speaking of which, guys, have you heard of Gears of War? Me too. I love that video game. The Gears of War franchises. That's literally how a sponsorship.
That was literally a youth pastor transition, and I loved it.
That was a great youth pastor transition.
Because that's literally how, if we ever got sponsored, that's how it would be. We would watch the movie until something in the movie reminded us about it, and then we would talk about it for a while, and then move on.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Oh, and here's how you know that
this Linkin Park!
Yeah, that's another big sign of the times.
Yep. No, because, like, I didn't know they did this song. Like, they did Shadow of the Day, I think, in the second movie. And then they did What I've Done in the first movie.
Yeah.
Which I am loving that new meme set. It is if a movie was made in 2007 and it'd be Linkin Park's What I've Done, and then it would go to the credits. What I've done. That was a good movie. Where are they about to push
Steven
this guy
Spielberg
off the
is
roof?
on board with this one too. Okay.
Oh yeah.
No, they're going to take him to jail.
Oh, I thought they were about to push this man off the roof.
That'd be pretty funny too. Just like dump him out of the wheelchairs. Like, we need this for the next person.
That'd be human deposit.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that has been Transformers: Dark of the Moon. Thank you guys very much for joining in. Ryan, thank you for suggesting this movie. This has been a really fun episode.
It was a really fun episode, and I'm glad I got to be part of history with Jeb's technical dilemmas. But I'd love to do another one sometime soon. So.
I'm literally going to take just that little clip of him having technical difficulties. I'm going to put it in its own playlist. I'm going to put the playlist on loop, and I'm going to try to get it to like 7 million plays.
Okay.
Do it. Yes, please.
To quote our good friend Emily Poole, we'll find him. you could even see her doing that with the little hands and everything. I do that all the time to Lindsay now, and she's like, "Where did that come from?" And I was like, "A friend from college."
All right.
She's like, "Do I have to hunt down?"
All righty, friends. We're gonna go for now. Say bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Oh, wait. And before we go, boys, where can the fans find you if they want more of your stuff?
Oh man, you can follow me on Instagram at Ryan Sarver1. That's my first name, last name squished together, and the number 1.
Cool. And Jeb?
Follow me on Twitch at justjeb_Schaefer. And that also has a link to my YouTube channel.
Are you going to put priority on Twitch?
Probably.
Okay.
It's just easier to push content out that way than having to record something and then edit it and then wait for it to upload. It's just easier to do it live now. Do it live and then just.
It is easier. It's not my favorite, but it is easier. Yeah. And you guys can find me at 1out of 1 on Rumble, BitChute. I'm also on Twitch. I don't do a lot there. And you can find me at PHTEVE Steve on Rumble. All right, boys.
What is Rumble?
Oh, I'll tell you in a moment. All right, guys, we're going to peace out, and we will see y'all later. Say bye.
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 And remember, we're just a couple of guys who talk through movies.
No. Oh,
Amen.
Lord. Oh, we got to come up with one so we do something better than that.
Yep, until one gets made, I'm going to keep doing
Guys,
that one.
Was
That's
awesome.
one way to motivate
I loved
me.
It. Thank you so much for having me. I had a blast tonight. So